Hello and welcome to another round of Spudventures. We've been on a unplanned, but in retrospect maybe necessary hiatus, but we're back with session 30 of The Forgotten Ones. So take it away, GreatDinn.
Hey, hi, hello, everybody. Welcome back. I can't believe it's session 30. I didn't realize that, or maybe I would have planned something a little more special. Anywho. Welcome back. This is Dungeon of the Mad Mage module with a bit of a twist, 5e campaign. And joining us as always, we have Space Jawa playing Jhank.
I wanted to have something quippy to say, but I kind of forgot.
No worries. We have Azure Mountain playing Lander Brightwood.
I almost never have quips.
Perfectly okay. We need every funny group needs a straight man.
Wow.
And also, you are funny on your own, so don't take that as I don't think you're funny.
I'm
making this awkward.
A straight man. Anyway,
I guess the other half went to Victor.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we have DigoDragon playing Victor.
Hilariously derailing one-liner.
We have not Yuliy, played by AvisEcho playing Yuliy.
Yeah, technically, animated armor is also a form of soul soup.
I suppose you're not wrong. And last but not least, we have Newbiespud playing Usk of House Castellanter.
I'm also here.
When we last left off, our heroes had decided to take their newfound old companion off to commit a murder of some kind. In that she asked, Dahlia wanted to work out some aggression she had from suddenly being back in the land of the living. And the group has decided to trace their old steps back to the Horde of Dragons, specifically the vault where the Horde of Dragons was before memory shenanigans ensued and everyone split it off into 5 different pieces.
Yeah.
They arrived at the mausoleum and the secret passageway that leads to the vault, and when we last specifically left them off, they had just explored 3 sets of very precarious bridges, and Usk got to the end of his and found there was some animated armor that had just sprung to life as soon as Victor had rung a bell in one of the other chambers.
Outstanding.
But that bell also gave us a buff.
It did also give you all a buff. And the last thing before the last thing that was said was specifically Dahlia going, "Oh, this is new." So yes, I suppose it's time to roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Aw, snap.
Always a fun
No,
way to open a session.
Don't think I saved that map.
What was the buff?
It is vault upper level.
I will go ahead and share it. Whoop, did I
There
share
we
it
go.
with
Vault-upper-player is in our system.
Yeah. Okay. Initiative for NPCs.
Am I going first? What?
You might be. So real fast, the buff is 10 temporary hit points that last for 24 hours.
Nice. That
So
bodes
everyone
well
should
for this
have-
encounter.
Everyone else should have 10 temp hit points, which I will go ahead and add to the combat tracker.
Now, it's been a while. Where is the initiative? There it is. I found it. Never mind.
Yes, it is the Crossed Swords.
I can't believe it. I'm first.
You're first, and you're also a way away.
Yeah, I realized that. I'm like, oh boy, I'm first. Oh boy, I'm so far away from literally everything. That's appropriate.
So how does it work? How does it work since Usk and Jhank both rolled 13?
In the case, it looks like the combat tracker, it goes by higher. I believe it just goes by higher dex. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'll be Usk that actually goes first. See if I can. Nope, I can't move it. So
I really
Oh
don't
wait, no. Sorry. I'm realizing what happened is you, Jhank, since you have a lower dex score, you rolled higher, and that's why it put you first.
Cool. Okay.
Well,
Oh, I am first. Okay.
I feel like it's because he has a higher bonus. Despite
See-
having less dex and having rolled less, he has a higher bonus.
That
Yeah.
would be my guess, is that the initiative bonus probably.
Yeah, he's got a +5. I've got a +3 to initiative.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize that.
Because he's got initiative bonus feats.
Correct. Okay. Anywho. Oh yeah, so it's going to be a bit before the armor actually start moving out of their hidey hole.
Yeah.
So how do y'all want to start?
That's a
Slowly,
very good
according to
question.
my initiative.
I mean, there's only really one thing I can do. The first thing, though, is the question of, since I do have to jump over.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're
Is
looking at it. You're looking at it backwards. We have our party members jump over to this side. Then the armor trying to come over, they fall to the next level down.
Yeah, but then that means I have to wait.
So I don't know how much health these guys have, but I might be able to just do this encounter by myself.
Being suspicion, they might have a little bit more.
Hmm. Well, I think
That is probably going to be good.
Just from
against them.
just from the fact that they are armor, not from any knowledge that I may or may not have.
considering how many melee people we have here, figure getting to the slightly more open area on the other side is probably more ideal. And if they can jump over, then we just deal with that. Or if they fall down and climb up the stairs, we deal with that too.
Mhm.
But Usk is still primarily ranged, right?
Yes, but I can apply that range from a wider area on the other side than I can here.
Right. No, I'm making a point.
Which is?
I'm probably going to have Yuliy move forward to the edge of it and hold so that when you jump, I can help you get across.
I see. That would
Because
be
I'm
very
so
true.
nice, aren't I?
That's a valid point.
I would like a guarantee that
'Cause
I'm not going
otherwise
to
I
blow this skill check.
Can't really
Yeah,
do anything.
that would.
Because that's
be
literally all I
appreciated.
can do. I don't know if this fourth square forward really counts as safe.
Probably not, no.
Okay, then I'm going to stay where I am. Because stable ground high up in the air.
I think the scale might be a bit off.
It is a little, but we can deal with it. I think it's always been a little off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how big are these squares?
5
What
feet
did you
each.
say? 5 feet each? Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, if that is your turn, Yuliy, and you have nothing else to do, then I guess we'll move to Lander.
All right. So I am going to cast Shatter in
Okay.
that room.
All right. Shatter
Do you have
requires...
line of sight to that spot?
I mean, I can see, if I can see past you, I can see into that room, and it's a 10-foot radius. But does it? Well, let me read this real quick.
I don't know if you have line of sight to the center square.
Yeah.
I don't think it says line of sight. It just says from a point of your choice within range.
Let me check that real fast. Shatter. The range is 60 feet. So
Yeah. Which, according to the combat tracker, they are 50 and 60 feet away.
hold on. Have to
I
process
am currently.
math. 20, 25, 30, 40.
Oh,
What I
no,
did was
not math.
on the thing, I hit target enemy units, and it has
Yeah.
lines going from my character to them.
Yeah, but like I said, I think the scale's a bit off. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
so the squares are 5 feet, but the actual layout is more than that.
Like the So the like distance markers and the circles and whatnot are based on the like hex grid that I set, which I tried to make match to this, but I think is off slightly.
I don't think there's an extra square in there. I think it's just not lined up by like a millimeter.
Yeah, there's something is off, basically, and like the math is like close, but I don't think you can be there. I think you need to move up, if that makes sense.
Like right behind Yuliy?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that would give you.
I mean, I think
line of
that
sight in
should
there.
be within. I think that should be within your range.
Even on the map itself,
Yeah.
it's within 12 squares, which is 60 feet. So
Well, anyway. Let's see. I'm not sure how to target
I don't think
all
you
of
need.
them with.
Well,
I
mean, they just need to make Constitution saving throws. So.
Right.
All right. Let me go
I guess
ahead.
we'll just cast. Oh, there we go.
Oh, hey, there you go.
and
Looks
they-
like-
I guess
three of
since I
them
was targeting
succeeded.
them, it just did that.
Yep. All right. Only
Don't
one
they
of them
have
failed.
disadvantage since they're armor?
No, they do not.
Maybe if they were people in there.
Well, it said
Also, it would be Dex, not Con.
well,
Wait,
it's shatter. Make a
No, I
Con.
mean, if
No.
they had disadvantage, it would be Dex, not Con.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal have disadvantage on the saving throw. Are they metal or leather?
They are metal, but I mean, it's how to phrase this? Like it's magic animating the armor.
All right.
Like it's the magic is the sort of situation.
It's not.
Well, in that
it's not the-
case,
it's not
I
the
guess
armor
I'll,
themselves maintaining the effect. Yeah.
Roll my damage then.
Okay, that's a lot of damage.
Shatter's
Yep.
OP.
Shatter is very good. It's a
That is
shame it only hit
sad.
one of them.
Well, it still did half damage to the
half
others.
damage to the others. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Anything else, or is that your turn, Lander?
I think that's my turn. Move an action.
All right, Jhank.
I don't think I have any bonus actions.
Okay, so
And I'm
With
just
his-
standing there in front, being like, "Oh, okay. Glad I was just outside that."
so
Yeah.
with Dread Ambusher, I get an extra 10 feet 1st turn, so that gives me 40 speed. How many squares can I move?
That's 8.
8.
Yeah, that'd be 8 squares.
Okay, so Jhank is going to go down to the bottom level.
Okay.
So is it like that as one square if he was right here?
Yeah, I mean that should be roughly like you could just sort of center yourself in either of the 2 squares you were in and then move from there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Does moving diagonally count as one?
For the first one, yes, and then the second one, no.
I believe yeah, that's the situation.
And then it alternates.
2, 2, 3,
Otherwise, diagonal movement would be OP.
4. 5, 6, 7. I guess that would, I mean, that's roughly 8.
Yeah, for your first movement. If you want to, you could theoretically dash if you wanted to.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. I mean, he's not going to be doing anything else then.
So yeah, let me see if I can pull up.
So-
Let me pull up the bottom section of the vault.
1. So that's 1. Then on that first square would be 2.
Mm-hmm. All right, and let me share that map. Oh my goodness. Sorry, the thing's having kind of a like slowdown for whatever reason.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, this is turning this into a weird combat situation anyway.
No worries. I will go ahead and put Jhank on the lower floor or main floor.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think.
I believe that should be right. Yep.
Okay, and then am I able? Then can Jhank, have his bow at the ready?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Gonna try and peck them from below.
Well, if none of them have the decency to fall down a level, probably.
Mm-hmm. All right. In that case, Usk, your turn.
All right. Time to take a running leap.
He boldly ran away.
I'm not phasing 4 animated armors on this bridge. That's not my style.
No, I understand. I just wanted to make that joke.
Is that athletics, acrobatics? What do you want for that running leap?
That particular test is I believe it is it's a dexterity saving throw. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I'm reading the wrong section of it. You can do acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Acrobatics, then.
Do a flip.
But you technically have advantage because I'm there to catch.
And yes, you do have advantage because Yuliy is there to catch you.
Sweet. All right.
Yuliy.
Oh, nice.
All right. So good news. You made it.
All right.
Yuliy deftly catches you as the bridge sort of starts to crumble underneath you.
I'm just gonna
and then
dash and get on the other side.
yes. Yuliy, Usk's sudden weight has made the stone underneath you start to crack just a bit.
Fun.
Let's hope it holds out until we can move again.
Listen, everything's fine.
All right, and that'll be it.
All right. What does Crunchbite do, Jhank?
I think Crunchbite is gonna follow Jhank down to the lower level.
Alrighty.
So how much move does Jhank have? Does Crunchbite have?
Crunchbite speed is always 40 feet. So
okay.
Crunchbite is easy to keep up with.
Can easily keep up with Jhank.
Yes. All right. Time for the animated armors. The first one, which should be, here we go. Steps forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The second one steps forward. Or, no, not the second one. Sorry, the third one in this case. That's the one I placed there. 2, 3, 4. They both stand there and then lower to their knees and lift up their shields. They are serving as guards while the other two approach. And they are going to fire arrows at Yuliy.
Fine.
Since she is the one nearby. So let me just go ahead and roll.
I feel like if anyone could benefit from a shield, it would be Yuliy.
Mm-hmm.
Except I use two-handed weapons, so...
Right.
All right. I'm going to guess a 9 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Yuliy should get a third arm so she can use her two-handed weapons while holding a shield.
Or get a
17
special
more.
shield that just attaches to your arm so you don't even need to hold it.
A 17 also does not hit.
Just transmogrify into
17
a tank.
actually does hit.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, let me go ahead and
Things that suck, a negative dex score.
yeah. So this is the second attack from the first one. And you will be taking 7 damage, Yuliy.
Awesome.
You have no there's no you don't have any particular weaknesses, correct? There's
Nope.
okay. Just wanted to make that sounds weird. I feel like I should know that.
It sounds like you're trying something.
No. I just the arrows are magical in nature, not spells, but like they're enchanted arrows. So I just had a moment of like, that doesn't deal extra damage to her, right? Okay.
No, I have resistance to spells technically, so it would technically do less if it was just magic.
Yeah, if it was just magic, but no, it's just
There's
enchanted
actually an
arrows.
actual physical arrow in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
An actual physical arrow will still actually hit me and hurt.
That will also hit, I guess.
We should
So-
scavenge those arrows.
The
Mhm.
number that you're looking for is 17, so if it's above that number, it's probably hitting me.
Got it. Well, the good news is,
Well, there's all
you-
my temp.
Yeah, there's your temp HP. The good news is you are also blocking all these arrows for everybody else, and that's a nat 1. So that last arrow just sort of thunks pathetically to the ground. In fact, I'm going to say that should be right about where Jhank is. So, Jhank, a magical arrow has fallen to the ground in front of you.
Yay!
And that will be them. So, Victor, your turn.
Oh, cool. Let's see. Sidestep over here. Target this guy, and I'm going to Thorn Whip him.
Makes sense. That is a hit.
Cool. All right, he takes 5, and I pull him 10 feet toward me,
Nice. Okay.
Just
and I wave as he goes down.
Yep. All right. Let me just do falling damage real fast.
So basically, he's pulled forward, and it's like he's like clotheslined by the walkway before falling to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
that is
Okay.
That is an Indiana Jones ass kill right there.
It is. And now it's time for y'all to see how much damage you can potentially take from falling here.
Ah,
Wow, a lot of 5s there.
Yeah, there are. That animated armor collapses into a pile of rubble.
Cool.
So you successfully took that one down.
All right, for the rest of my move, I'm gonna kind of skittle to the corner here because I don't want to take arrows in retribution.
Makes
No, that's
sense.
my job.
tactical whipping.
Whip it good.
All right.
All right,
does the
the owl
owl do?
is just gonna perch on Victor's head.
Okay.
Owl is hat.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Let me double check Dahlia's actions real fast. Okay. Yeah. Dahlia is going to double check. What's the range on this? 100 feet. Yeah, that's fine.
Dahlia's gonna do something busted.
Dahlia has a heavy crossbow.
Oh,
So
Nice.
she's going to she's going to move over.
Kinda. Squish up against the wall where I'm standing.
Mhm.
Duck.
Basically, yeah, just the word duck. And let's see how much damage it does to let's see if it hits
Dahlia-
and then how much damage it does.
Dahlia just pulls out a freaking gun.
Basically.
So anyway, I start blasting.
So I start blasting. She misses actually for this first attack. That is a shame.
Forward guard's doing
For a
his
second
job.
Now she's got to reload, right?
Yep, she's got to reload. So she
More
starts
damage. More damage for the rest of us.
Honestly, I was half expecting her to just take a running leap across the bridge and kick down the shield guys.
I mean, you're in the way, so she's
Yeah.
not
When has that stopped her?
she's not quite angry enough to like not attempt something that could potentially push the two of you off.
That's nice.
She's not so angry that she'll do something real stupid yet.
Yeah, not yet at any rate.
Not yet.
This is after all, these aren't her targets. This is just a neat little thing.
Steps up
Anywho,
Ender's back, steps on my head, jumps.
uh
That's what I anticipated happening.
Yeah.
she's gonna have to reload, so that's gonna be the end of her turn. So it goes back to you, Yuliy.
Cool. You know what I really like? Straight lines.
I like straight lines too.
I do. It's really great when you have a magical item that has a range of 120 feet.
Mhm.
Thinking about that since they started lining up.
So yeah, we're using javelin of lightning.
I'm
Which
so
is
glad I gave you that weapon.
I think I've used it like 3 times, but I love this weapon.
I'm not even
It
remotely
requires a
joking.
very
I
specific
love,
set of circumstances, but boy, does
Yes.
it work really
I mean-
well in that specific set of circumstances.
oh yeah.
I, for
Uh,
one, need to use the alchemy jug more often because I can make stuff every day, and I haven't.
mhm.
I mean, can you make useful
Let's
stuff
see.
every day?
Can make poison, oil, mayonnaise, water, wine.
So no.
Some of that is useful.
I mean, hey, if you take some oil and you throw it on someone, then you light them on fire. That's
Or you could just
Yeah.
shoot them
This
with an arrow.
entire this
Look,
entire thing
or
is like
fire.
saying 2 different things.
Look, how many other jugs produce an instrument every day?
Well, I'm sure if I look through the book.
So it's saying that they have to make a dex saving throw, but then it also says I have to roll to hit. So I'm not really sure.
I think
when you hurl it and speak its command word, transforms into a bolt of lightning. Each creature in the line, excluding you and the target, must make a DC 13 saving throw. So the
You
one
attack
in
the
between
target,
your
everyone
point-
else makes a dex save.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm attacking the one in the back
Yes.
because of course I am.
Yes.
Where is it? There it is.
it's a good thing the line doesn't extend behind you.
Oof.
That's nice. Thanks. Wow. Cool.
Oh,
That's
well.
Right
D&D.
by.
That's fine. It still is going to be hit by the lightning if it doesn't make the dex save. So yeah, let me go ahead and do some dex saves for animated armor. I'm gonna just roll the same one 3 times.
Yikes.
Wow.
I see.
So
Damn.
the good news is the last one is the one that got hit because it's the 10. So you still get to deal 4d6 to it. Is it 4d6? Should be.
Well, it's 4d6, and on a failed save, they do it has half damage.
Oh, so yeah,
they're all
they're all
taking
gonna
something.
taking damage. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
fun fact, if you target all of them and then roll damage, it deals the damage to all of them automatically.
Well, the thing is that the 4d6 is not coded into my sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's
I
one of
see.
those. It's one of the many things I have to kind of fix.
got it.
It's okay.
It's
Like the normal damage for the javelin is there, just not the lightning
It's a
damage.
complicated
which is,
effect.
like, whatever.
I see.
it is a complicated effect. Okay,
Listen,
so
it's wonderful, and I still have to go get that thing later.
Also, yeah,
Animated
congratulations
armor
on your
too.
perfectly average roll
Yeah.
for 46.
The good news is the first armor actually collapses under that blast of lightning. It looks like that's part of the reason it didn't quite hit the others as badly. So that one is gone.
That's the one
Bye.
that failed the Constitution save.
And well, no, the one that failed the Constitution save was the one at the very end, animated armor 2. So it
The
took
one that I was aiming for.
yeah, it took some heavy damage.
Animated Armor 1 was the one that took the full brunt of the damage. 2, 3, and 4 saved.
Yeah, because
For
it was
my-
in
for
front,
my
of
effect.
course.
So, yeah.
Anyway.
Anywho,
Anyway.
yeah, they are in a the animated armor is definitely looking somewhat charred and definitely not the pristine armor it was a few minutes ago. Sorry, having to math real fast and my brain has decided to fail me.
Hmm.
All right. Lander.
Oh, yeah, me again.
Mhm.
Let's just go ahead and let's see. Now well, hold on.
I mean, this is basically fish in a barrel at this point.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was-
Oh my, that is some thunder. I'm about to get hit by a rainstorm.
Oh boy.
Can you send rain over here? Because it's dry as all hell.
I wish, but Texas does not like to share its weather.
Rude.
Well, I don't know how to target just one of them. So I guess I'll just
control.
roll on this. Control.
Control click.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeet
All
up.
right. It's time for Eldritch Blast.
Ah, a classic.
Time to
The magical
Eldritch Blast.
The magical
Failure.
equivalent of a heavy crossbow.
Well, time to do it again.
Success!
There we go. Not the best damage.
It's still damage.
It is the spell that is the magical energy that is holding this armor together is definitely not doing great. It's parts of it are starting to just fall off of this armor, but it is maintaining its shield position.
Now, just to be sure, I'm only at 2 Eldritch Blasts, right?
Correct.
Yeah, 3 at
Yeah.
11. We're not at 11. Okay. And I'm going to back off.
Makes sense. Makes sense. All right, Jhank.
Okay, so where is Jhank? I mean, comparatively speaking, where is Jhank? Where would Jhank be underneath this? On this, I mean,
On the top map. So
Yeah.
where Jhank would be by comparison is. Hold on. This is
Like,
a little
this
difficult
is-
to, like.
Generally where the
Yeah,
right
that's
around
where,
here.
that's where the armor is, and
compared to you.
yeah, that 5-foot cube is where you would be roughly.
where would he need to be to have a clear shot at the back armor?
I would say if you wanted to get at the armor that is in the very back, you could probably get it somewhere around, like, the further up you go this way, the better a shot you have at it. If that's clear, like where I put that 10-foot cube, like the further back you go, the more you can see sort of up and into that. But you
1,
could
2, 3, 4,
you could
5.
feasibly try, like, basically the further back you get, the less cover there is, so the less negatives to the
So
to the
1,
roll.
2, 3, 4, 5. So if he went like right there, he'd have a clear shot at it, right?
I wouldn't say a clear shot, it would be like half cover ish, so there'd be like like quarter cover, so it'd be like a small penalty, like a -2 to your roll.
Okay, so Jhank is going to pick up the magic. Does the magical enchanted arrow? Then he's going to move that to that position. Then
Mhm.
he's going to fire at the animated animated armor with the shooting the arrows.
All right, animated armor 2.
And I think he gets 2 shots.
I believe so.
Okay. So one will be with the enchanted armor and the arrow, and then the other will have to be a normal arrow.
Yep. So the one you get with the enchanted arrow is a +4. So, but because of the quarter cover, it's a -2, so it's a +2 bonus to the roll instead.
And okay, so actions. So yeah, longbow.
been a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I am trying to get the arrow, the die from my sheet onto the armor. So okay, so long.
I mean, if you target it, you can just roll in the general dice tray. Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay, so let's see
Wow.
so let's see the damage for that,
It's +4 to the damage since it's the enchanted arrow.
and it's piercing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's dead.
Woohoo!
Well
the
then.
arrow shoots up right into the center of the helmet on this thing, and it just explodes in a brilliant display of light.
Now, was that the same armor that dropped the arrow?
It was.
That makes it even better.
Return to sender.
Turn to sender.
Yep.
Yes. So then I can use a normal I can still use a normal shot on the other armor, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that would be with a normal arrow.
So yeah, -2 because of the cover.
Okay. Do you need to, or is the piercing of magic, is that from the effects of the bow itself?
That I believe that's from the effect of the bow itself.
Okay, I wasn't sure because so
Yeah, your longbow is a +1, so it automatically makes it magical. An 11 is not a hit.
Ah.
So
Well,
that
at least I
arrow.
got-
Yes.
Well, at least I got one cool kill in.
Yes. All right, Usk.
Oh, I'm still here.
Yes, you are.
Well, step up. Take out a bow. My short bow. Swing. Natural 1.
Oof.
Swing.
Hey, that's a
18.
hit.
4.
And yeah, the
Minimum
armor
damage,
collapses.
but it's enough.
Yeah, the armor collapses, and yes, there you go. The evil is defeated.
Defeated is the monsters.
Correct. All right. Dahlia is swearing up a storm in Elvish. But
Yeah.
otherwise,
Easy.
otherwise,
She didn't really get to do anything.
she really didn't.
We stole her kills.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, given our track record, there will be more.
There will be more. So, anyways, how would you like to proceed now?
I'm going across and I'm getting my freaking javelin.
Okay.
Are those enchanted arrows still lying around?
Yes, there are.
I'm gonna have my owl pick those up.
So the ones.
Can you get those enchanted arrows for me while you're up there?
I lost my hat.
Oh no,
Mhm.
your hat. So the one that exploded kind of took its arrows with it. So unfortunately, you don't get to keep all of them, but you do manage to pick up 10. Which is still a good number of those because they're +4.
Are they expendable though, or are they recoverable?
They're recoverable with the traditional recovery system of arrows, which is you roll afterwards and you get back that many. That's how many aren't destroyed by the process.
So
Okay.
I believe we have
process we
three
haven't been-
people that use arrows right
yeah,
now.
we haven't really utilized that yet because normal arrows are not a thing I want to keep track of, but these I kind of have to.
Okay. So do these arrows work with any bow, or because Usk uses crossbow, right?
I use a short bow.
Yeah.
You use a
okay.
long bow.
Dahlia has a heavy crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically,
Actually,
they wouldn't
I guess
work with
those are
Dahlia.
different because crossbow bolts. Yeah.
yeah. Actually, I guess if Usk uses a short bow
So-
and he'd use the arrows would be better suited for Usk.
Either or.
We've got 2 people that use arrows.
Yes.
Yes,
Split it 50-50.
Arrows are universal,
Well-
right?
Right, but Usk uses them more reliably. Jhank is usually, he only uses them when he needs to because he's
Mhm.
typically
Yes,
actually
I would
upfront.
go through them much more reliably.
So 3-1 is what I'm hearing.
Yes. Anyways, I'm gonna need a athletics or acrobatics roll from you, Yuliy, to make that jump.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fall.
Or you can
Oh,
just
nice.
ace it.
I'm gonna do it with style.
Do a flip.
No, that's
Let's
acrobatics.
flip an armor. It's fine.
Yes, you make it across no problem and are able to get your javelin back. And as so from last time, you know that this room has dwarvish runes carved into the wall. I believe I'm trying to remember offhand. I think you read them with your owl lander.
Yeah, we did. It was something about
Yeah.
a
secret will
deity
never-
or something.
Yeah, a secret never before told will part Dumathoin's lips. So
Which I assume has to do with that statue that breathes fire.
Possibly.
But
Sorry. So Yuliy, you are in that you are on that side of things, and the rest of the group is on the other side of the crumbling bridge. What would you like to do? I assume Jhank goes back up to gather with the rest of the group.
well, actually,
Well, are they? If they're not going to call him up there, he's going to be sticking around down below.
was
Jhank, get up here.
there anything to do with that door on the lower level? Did that have like any markings on it, or was it just like a solid door?
That was the. I think I might have messed up last time. That door is the entrance.
Okay, so that's where we came in from.
Yeah.
Got it. Never mind then.
Yeah, I think I made a mistake last time when I was going through this because I was in a bit of a panic. I had some trouble finding my notes.
Is there any reason for me to come up there?
Because there's nothing down there, and we're all up here.
Is there anything up there?
Maybe.
Stuff.
I'll take a look at this mural again, I think.
I mean, if we're just talking, I can talk just as well from down here.
I'd rather
Well,
not.
Last
if
time
something
I found
happens up
that
here, then
hole.
you're gonna miss out, dude.
Yeah, last time you found the hole that the black pudding, the little bit of a black pudding came out of.
So let's investigate it closer.
See, the
Alright.
whole black pudding thing, that'd be a good reason for him not to be there right away.
Yeah, because you wouldn't want to help out or anything.
Well, I mean, he
the
wouldn't.
black. Well, if it was like a full-size black pudding, that might be an issue.
Yeah,
I mean,
there
if
was-
it's.
But
I mean, it's a crowded hallway, so
makes sense.
That's a 10-foot
Uh,
hallway.
I mean, mostly he's just, unless there's something to do, he's happy to not be up there. And I find it amusing the idea of everyone else up there while he, at any time you hear him, he's off screen down below.
Boy, am I glad that I'm in here and he's out there. Sorry, had that dumb Shaggy joke in my head because of that. Unfortunately, with the 12, all you can really see is sort of like remnants of where that black pudding had sort of eaten past some of the stone. It just looks like worn down stone at this point.
okay.
You're
Well,
not really seeing much else.
who's got fire resistance?
I do.
You want to check out that fire-breathing statue?
Wow, thanks.
I mean, hey,
I should stay over here. Let's fight for that.
I'd probably die if I checked it out.
Aw.
That is a sacrifice the rest of us are willing to make.
No.
Ouch.
Speak for
I'm
yourself.
joking. I am, of course, joking.
I cannot tell with any of you. I am
Keep you on your
beyond
toes.
being able to tell.
I was making a Farquaad joke.
Yes.
Think.
You know you have to make that athletics check every time you cross.
I know. I'm getting to it.
I'm standing on the other side to return the favor and help her land.
Okay. You might want to roll again.
And
That's
Okay.
better.
Fine, I just would have fallen down and John could have laughed at me.
or Jhank could be down there and he can catch you if you fall.
Yeah. That's how that works.
Yeah, it's not
Uh,
like you'd both take a bunch of fall damage.
I think I'd probably make you
Catch
into a
a
crater.
heavily armored tiefling after a how long fall?
Was it like 60 feet?
Yeah. About 60 feet.
Good luck, Jhank.
Someone's dead, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
And it's not-
I mean,
Up
if
to
anyone
2.
could, I mean, if anyone could take it, Jhank could.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Yuliy is the one falling,
Yeah, I mean, out of the ones that are the same level,
Hmm.
Jhank does have not the highest HP, actually. That's Yuliy. But he's got the second highest.
Is still a beefy boy.
Anyway,
And I'm
let's figure out
surprised
how to
that
get through this.
I'm only 8 points behind the others.
Yeah.
Victor and Usk both have 59, and I've got 51, which is surprising.
Mm-hmm. Well, you are getting along in levels, so. All right. So what is the plan currently?
Keep poking at the walls until we find something to interact with.
Okay.
General perception check. You know what? Let's do Arcana. See if there's any magic going around.
All right.
Yeah, we don't really have a strong lead at the moment. We're kind of just fumbling around.
Okay.
Jhank won't expect anything to happen, but he'll poke at the walls on the lower level.
So what's in the room that Victor's in again?
The hammer and
Yeah, there was-
anvil.
Wasn't there something else in the middle of the room though?
The anvil.
Yeah, there's the
Anvil,
anvil in
that was
the
it.
the giant anvil
Yeah.
in the middle of the room and frescoes along the walls that the hammer came from.
And you
Second
hit.
one was
Is
just
this
the
is this
armor.
is this an investigate thing?
You can roll investigation if you want to try and get some ideas. So with Arcana, oof.
Well, he
No,
is
you're not going to find
investigating.
anything down there.
Yes, you know what?
Which
That
makes it-
works perfectly.
Yes, it's the perfect and most appropriately possible roll.
Mm-hmm. So with an Arcana of 19, you can tell that the only magical sense you're getting from anything is the room with the anvil, obviously, and the statue that you saw in the other room. That breathes fire.
Well, there be magic.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna check
Well.
my room for hidden passages or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not with the 7, but you know,
Eh,
an attempt
no.
was made.
With a 7, I will say you seem pretty confident that you have, like, even though you're not 100% certain, you do feel relatively confident that this room is not designed to hide any trapdoors or anything, because you did the one secret thing the room already had a big secret thing in it. It seems odd that if you followed all the instructions and it didn't reveal a trapdoor, that there might be something else to do.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna have my owl investigate the statue room.
All right. So here is since here's what the owl like fully sees. In the middle, the back of the room, like in the middle section, there is a 10-foot tall painted statue of an armored male dwarf wielding a battle axe and wearing a mask. It is about half the height of the room, and it is set into the floor. And before the statue is an adamantine trap door with a pull ring on one side. If you want to detect, or if you want to know anything more about the statue, I would request a religion roll.
Didn't Dahlia say that the
can
top
do
room
that.
wasn't really interesting?
She did.
She did. She said it breathed fire and burnt one of us.
Mm-hmm. With an 11, while you can recognize that the statue is clearly of some kind of dwarven god, you don't know specifically which one this is.
Hey, Victor.
Hmm?
Religion.
What about it?
Good question. Good answer. Yeah, no, that's
Is
just
there
the end of the
gonna be a question
conversation.
attached to that?
Well,
I
Victor's
think
the
he
other
wants
one
you
with.
to come up here because you're smarter than him.
Well, I think he's the only other person with proficiency in religion.
Is this super necessary, or
Oh, I mean, you can just. If
anybody
you
got,
think you know religion, you can roll religion.
Anybody ask Dahlia where we went from here?
Dahlia ain't gonna tell us.
I've been sort of waiting for. I'm assuming that we gotta wait to entertain Dahlia some more before we can.
It's
ask.
a matter of principle to not ask for hints until you've done every single thing you can do.
Look,
I'm
we
of the belief
haven't
that she's not going to.
we haven't combined the rubber chicken with the pulley yet.
Exactly.
Gosh, I know that reference.
Yeah, I'm glad you do.
I don't. Anyway.
I think I know that reference.
So Dahlia is sort of leaning against the wall. She's put her crossbow away and is sort of looking between all of you, just waiting to see if you'll figure it out. But she isn't vocally offering any hints just yet.
She's just amusing herself.
Mhm.
Yep, that was the idea.
I mean, if she gives us the answer now, the sooner it will be that we will be able to get in another fight.
So,
Yeah, but this is probably more entertaining. Anyway.
no one gonna see if they know what that statue is? Or which
More entertaining
that
than
statue
another-
is?
Nope, no one
It's
cares.
the statue.
Statue's like
I
right
failed-
here, where the
I fail
owl
to
is.
see how this is more entertaining than the next fight.
I mean, you're kind of just sitting down there doing nothing.
All right,
So-
I'm gonna
Yeah.
head back across that middle room because I think that's
whatever.
where the thing is. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I ask.
Okay. So here is what is happening. Due to people rushing back and forth across it multiple times, this has so a 12 is enough to get you across, but now I need a dexterity save to make sure that the part you land on doesn't collapse with you and take you with it.
Oh, the dice hate me today.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, does anyone want to try and do something to help save Usk?
I am on this side of the room.
Mm,
Let me take a look at what I can do.
I mean, I'm very much wondering about the, at least trying to catch him below if no one saves him up there.
I don't know if the
5,
Thorn Whip will bring him
4,
to the bridge. I don't know if he can grab it
3,
at that point.
I
2.
don't know that Mage
One.
Hand's strong enough to do anything, and that's the only thing that I can
If
think
it
Dahlia,
were
of.
get
I
off your
Ellis.
ass and help him, or I swear to everything that is holy and unholy.
I don't know if Dahlia
Oh.
has any tools.
I mean, she could just tackle
Dahlia's
you
the
further onto the
closest that
bridge.
She can grab you.
That's not how any of that works.
Yep. Anyway,
So you okay, Yuliy?
I mean, we
I-
can.
Yuliy, I would like you to roll. Sorry, trying to remember the specifics real fast. Skills. All right. Feel free to roll intimidation or persuasion. Your choice.
I'm gonna roll the one that's higher. Ooh. And then just suck at it. Yeah, really.
That's perception.
Sorry, I tried.
That's perception. That doesn't count.
Oh,
Which means
my
you
bad.
did.
I am sorry.
Makes sense, though.
You know what?
I might have a plan C.
Anyway, whatever. Well, in that case, because I thought I had something in that, but I guess not. Anyway, then we're gonna be fun. Nope, don't matter.
Why would you use intimidation? That's not a good idea.
Yeah,
Okay,
well, it's the same bonus.
Then use persuasion.
It's the
Don't
same bonus. It
intimidate
don't
a
matter at this
teammate.
point.
What's that word I'm
I'm
looking for?
taking the first one, but I just want to roll the second one just to show that it didn't matter.
Connotation. It's the connotation that matters.
Not really. It's a shit roll anyway.
All right, Digo. It sounded like you had a plan C.
Well, let's see if this would work. I still got a. Excuse me.
Thorn
shape-
Whip
a
would
wild
probably
shape?
just then. Wild shape might work.
Because I was thinking, I have a giant vulture form. Can I be the giant bird, dive, and try to grab him before he hits the ground? If not, I mean, I could try to take the brunt of the damage for him.
Okay.
I mean, you have the
I-
same health, so
I've got an idea, but I don't know if it's viable or not.
Okay. What
You are all
throw out
giving
your
me
idea.
so much confidence.
I'm
throw out your
hoping.
idea while I double check wild shape real fast.
Well, should we see if Usk is Usk
I've
is
made
it
an acrobatics
confirmed-
check and a dexterity save, and they have both failed.
okay? Basically a rope trick. If it's possible to use rope trick to make it so he would fall into the extra
pocket
dimensional into the extra dimensional space, and if
What?
so, would doing so make it so he'd land safely?
Let me double check rope trick real fast. That's
Oh, boy.
that's an interesting thing.
Just catch me in a bag of
Uh,
holding.
I mean,
Steve, you're not wrong.
before or after you suffocate to death?
No, but the difference is
follow
the rope. The difference is that the extra dimensional space from rope trick is intended for people to hide in it.
And it would be certainly a shorter fall.
It would be. Okay. So, here's what I'm gonna say. I think it's fair to say you don't know if the rope trick will work. It might not. You don't know.
This kind of use case has never been tested, as far as we know.
Yes.
could I roll a skill to test to see about the theory of it?
I'm going to
don't think
fall
you
in
have-
like
don't
6
think
seconds.
I don't think
The
there's
bridge
time
is
to
crumbling
test the
beneath
thi-
my feet as we speak.
Well,
You do not
This
have
feels
enough
like a
time
case
to
of-
communicate this idea
Yeah.
and then ruminate on it.
Yeah, I feel like
Don't
this is
have
a
any
case
better
of maybe he has the idea and he tries it in hopes that maybe it'll work.
Mm-hmm. And you do have the time to switch to vulture form and try if you wanted to do that as well. You believe you could do that. It would take a dex roll yourself to make sure you could catch him. Ego. So
Okay.
So what specifically would y'all like to do? let's figure out which way this is going before Usk takes let's see, what did I roll earlier? 25
66?
damage.
Yeah.
just now, just to be sure, that area is right around where that pillar is in the bottom, right?
Correct.
It's holding the bridge up. So that pillar is just coming down.
The pillar is not coming down, no, but it is.
But the
like
bits of bridge on the side of it, on the left side.
yeah.
All right. Okay.
That I landed on.
Do a
that
bunch
was
of wall
unstable.
jumps down.
Go for it, Mario.
I appreciate
Wall
and value
jumps
your
will work.
contributions, Lander.
Yeah. I mean, I have no way of helping.
I tried.
All right, so
Yeah.
Uh,
I
are
guess
we- are-
let's just walk down to the bottom as he's falling.
are we going with rope trick or are we going with condor?
I think we're
Both.
going with both.
Yeah, feels like we want to go with Condor and then the rope trick in case that doesn't work, or if you want to look at it another way, they're both trying it because they can't really coordinate and they're
Yeah,
interested
because-
in
That was my
Well,
thought.
both
Yeah.
trying it because, fail safes.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, so go ahead and burn one of your second level spell slots, Jhank, and I'm gonna need you to roll Dex, Digo.
Roll dex. Fortunately, in giant vulture form, there's no dex bonus, so it's just straight d20.
So we're looking. It's gonna be a pretty high roll because this is
Yeah, I know.
a speedy situation. So
I mean, I have to try something.
yeah,
Oh, that's not bad for something.
That is enough, actually.
Oh, nice.
It's real tight. It's real tight, but you do manage to grab him in giant condor talons, and the good news is, if you did burn you did decide to do the rope trick, right, Jhank?
Yes.
So here's what you've learned about this. The way that the rope trick dimensional portal works is that it's solid from the other side. So, it like climbing up, it is the extra dimensional portal, but from the top side, it is a nigh impenetrable barrier.
That's
So it is
you made a
stepping
solid
stool.
platform for me to break my back on my way down.
Well,
It's-
won't break your back now.
The thing is, it's not, because the rope trick goes up 60 feet, which is about the height of the bridge.
so you would have just fallen a foot or two.
Yeah.
So
you just
it
slip
would
on
have.
your back.
So
I'm
it
standing
would've-
on a platform
would've-
made of
oh.
rope air.
You would have had not the condor caught you.
Gotcha.
So it would have worked, just not in the way intended.
Correct.
That's still really great.
Good knowledge to know for the
That is-
future.
Indeed.
That is cool, and that is a great learning experience.
Mm-hmm.
new
and
new
because you've done
Eraza
it-
rope trick is now a platform.
Well, yeah, that's the benefit, is you've now added a 5-foot platform to the middle of this crumbled section of the bridge, making it easier to cross.
Yeah.
As long as you don't climb up the rope.
Yes, as long as you don't climb up the rope.
So so rope trick has now gained even more utility.
Yes.
Well, in exchange for like a
Provided-
second level spell slot.
Yeah, in exchange for a second level spell slot.
Well, it's the same. It uses second level regardless. This is just saying the same skill, but the same
Yeah.
skill with more options,
Yes, it does
Like-
have more options.
like super rope trick.
Yeah. So, anywho, we have you've gained this knowledge because despite being caught out of the air by giant condor form, the two of you both got just barely nicked by the edge of this new floating platform.
And there's probably also bits of crumbling bridge on top of it.
Yes, that as well. So,
All right, thanks everybody.
Usk has avoided taking 25 damage.
Yay.
It's only
Roar.
wind.
Yeah. Good job.
Hooray.
Good job,
Uh,
everyone.
All right.
Get back up,
We
brush
help.
myself off, and continue on.
All right. And
Hopefully that whole mess
I'm
was entertaining for Dahlia.
She does seem to be chuckling quite a bit at that. She clicks her heels together, floats 5 feet off the ground, and just crosses the entire bridge by herself.
I see.
One day I'm gonna smack this elf. One day, not today.
As she passes by you, Usk, you see that her boots have wings.
Nice.
One day.
Those boots of Hermes?
Winged boots.
Ah.
Just a wondrous mythical item. Or magical item, not mythical.
I mean, it's both.
And she leans against the other wall now, looking at Usk, and goes, so if the other room had a magical anvil that just helped us out a little bit, and the other one does fire, what do you think this empty room with guards in it does?
Probably leads forward.
I was going to say it probably tries to kill us because guards.
Well, and the other one tried to kill us.
There could
Well,
be more
would
than one
try to
room
kill
that tries
us.
to kill us.
Could
There is
be.
no reason why there cannot be more than one killing room.
Mm-hmm.
So what was the
Yeah.
Elvish script gimmick in here?
Dwarves.
It's dwarven. And
Oh,
it says, a secret never before told will part Dumathoin's lips.
Secret never before told. I don't know. I've been pretty open about my secrets recently.
Yeah, I don't know if I have secrets. I can't remember them if I do.
Besides, who knows what we shared on the way in here? We don't even know if we've told if
if there's secret. Yeah, it is certainly a quandary. So that will be the
this is
question.
extremely difficult for people with amnesia.
It sure is. Dahlia herself is going to shrug and say, I don't really know whether or not this is going to, how this might work, given that the lot of you are dealing with more memory issues than I am. Who knows? You might even count as new people in here. But I don't know.
Actually, I'll take that bet. That's a good point, Dahlia.
Nobody has to roll anymore to cross the bridge. The rope trick platform is large enough that makes it just a simple 5-foot leap and then another 5-foot leap, which is not
Hop, skip,
difficult
and jump
for anybody. Yep, it is now a hop, skip, jump.
I have my trick proved even more useful than we would have imagined.
Correct. I like to reward players for thinking in interesting ways.
Thinking
So-
outside the dimensional box.
Exactly. Or thinking like a condor. Don't know what noise they make.
I don't know. I'm just
That's-
loud
Alright.
bird noises.
Loud bird noises. Oh, well, I do know that occasionally they make a noise. Anywho, Dahlia is going to lean back and just wait to see what sort of secrets you decide are worth revealing.
Oh wait, that doesn't work. Shit. I
What doesn't work?
have a theory. I've
Mhm.
actually been staring at it for a while, but then I realized that someone does know it, and I don't know if that really counts.
Is it your dad?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't
It's the
know
most
what I
recent
know.
It's one of the most recent things that Din has made me scream about.
I say I was once contracted with the Archdevil Bell and then killed him.
Kinda know that though.
Dahlia will look around the room and say, you know what? Maybe me being in here will be a problem. I'll step outside for a bit. But the room does not react to that admission, which means either Dahlia knew it or it didn't count.
I mean, the rest of us also knew it.
Okay,
I'm
then.
pretty sure he told us.
All right.
For a moment, I was going to comment on her walking over air, but then I remembered she has airwalk boots.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she can walk on. She has a flying speed equal to her walking speed.
And Victor just does a standing 20-foot jump.
Okay, who's been holding out?
20-foot leap.
Dahlia, please go to the other side of the room, because I know that you probably already know this.
I'm going to step out.
You don't know this.
Just to be safe, I'm going to stand outside the threshold.
Dahlia will get as far as she can so that she's not within earshot.
I don't know if I'm doing this right. How do you whisper?
Who are you trying to
Was
whisper
it
to?
/W?
You.
/W and then the name of the person you're whispering to.
/W the past?
Yeah, in my case, it's the past.
I think GM will still work.
You know
GM
what?
should also work. You could also just say it out loud.
I really don't want to just.
Just
I'll
yeah,
say
you
mine
don't.
out loud.
Yeah.
Will admit that when I said who's been holding out, I was thinking of Yuliy.
Yeah. I mean, she has all those visions from the past.
Yeah, but I also
alcohol.
am sitting on a lot because it makes me uncomfortable.
Whispering it does not seem to do anything.
Great. Fine. Fine then. Have it your way.
I can be professional and
Now
not
there.
use this meta knowledge.
There are two ways that
Can't
could
speak for
go.
anyone else, but
Mm-hmm.
No, there was more of a, okay, this is me being in the room just saying it quietly work? Apparently that does it. So now we're going to have to say it out loud. Great.
There is a chance that there's two options here. Either you need to say it out loud, or that particular secret doesn't work.
Oh, I was getting to that.
Yeah.
I am dramatic. I was building up to it.
Let's build up tension, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
Say it or kill
Please.
somebody.
I am the killer of King Presmir of Halrua.
Oh.
Ooh.
That seems to be enough. The floor opens up just to the right of you, Yuliy. And you can see there is a spiral staircase leading down.
What did you kill?
Oh, fun. Let's
Don't
go.
worry about it.
We have an
This goes
impressive
down.
slate of murders between us.
This
Out
goes
of
down.
character, I think that explains the reason why why Avis's other character is after Yuliy and the Borrowers. Maybe.
Mhm.
But that's for a different time.
It
Okay, so
sure is.
So I guess that means that Jhank just can't stick around on the lower level anymore.
Nope.
Unless you want to just sit
Nope,
there
because I'm
twiddling
already
your
going
thumbs.
down these stairs because I'm uncomfortable.
Mhm.
Does Jhank have
Uh.
thumbs? Surely he has thumbs.
Yes, Jhank has thumbs.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes,
Lizard
yes.
people
How
have
else would you
thumbs
use a bow?
Carefully.
with lizard hands.
He's not a wizard, though.
Lizard.
I said lizard.
Oh, lizard hands. Very
Alrighty.
similar words, those.
Mhm.
Yes.
You know what?
Okay, so how long will that extra step stay in place?
your extra movement doesn't matter. Like
No,
that.
I mean
ropes trick.
the rope trick ramp.
An hour. That's how long rope trick lasts.
Cool.
Okay.
I believe is it concentration? Let me double check if it's concentration or not. It's not. So yeah, duration is 1 hour.
Okay, so we have an hour before we're gonna have to.
Find another-
Before you're
Another
going to
way
have to
around.
recast it.
Mhm.
Well, alternatively, I mean, if we
It's
could
fine.
just use a rope and take that way down if we needed to.
It's fine.
I mean,
Attach
Yeah.
the rope to what, though? What's
well,
at the
if
other
all
end?
else fails, we could attach it to Dahlia.
I have a feeling we don't need to really worry about it.
Yeah.
Probably not. Not yet, at any rate.
Okay. Okay, so yes, Jhank. So if we're going to the next one, you can just move Jhank from his current position to the next map.
I will do that in just a moment. I'm just getting everything set up. Oops.
Jhank and Crunchbite. We don't
Yeah,
want to leave the
don't-
dog behind.
Don't worry, I won't leave the dog behind.
I mean, I'm presuming the dog can easily make the leap.
Yeah. Dog can make leap, or you could even just pick up dog and leap. Either or. So just a moment. Just getting everyone in here. Takes a little bit. Why I'm talking like this, I don't know.
Because it's fun.
Oh, I know why Jhank is so large, because it's not the combat token.
Why is Jhank
doing
so
that.
large?
It
was not-
fits his ego.
Goodness, yeah.
I'll buy that for $1.
There we go. Proper size Jhank. Fits in the... Nope, that dog doesn't now.
I can't see map.
I haven't put
We
up the
didn't
map
put it up
yet.
Ah,
Still getting the
okay.
tokens ready.
Yep. All right. Sharing.
There we
All
go.
right. So it'll be relatively small because I remembered the masking function this time.
Oh,
Oh, hey, look at that.
I see.
You can see there is...
Which is to say, I don't see.
correct. This is deep underground, but the vault is lit by streams of sunlight that pour down from the ceiling, catching motes of dust in their luminous pools. Ornate columns support a 30-foot high vaulted ceiling, which is adorned with carvings of dwarves, basking in the presence of their gods. Deep alcoves line the walls, and piled in one feels like there should have been a vast trove of treasure. Almost read the wrong bit.
Just
So
not
you can
even going
see
to bother
that-
moving because y'all are just going to forge on ahead.
Mhm.
Oh, I sent my owl to check up that top thing.
Y'all are moving fast enough. I think I can just go ahead and reveal all of this. So this
I see.
is despite all that you can, despite having gone quite a bit, quite deep into the earth, first through the mausoleum and then through this spiraling staircase. As stated, there is still sunlight streaming in, which is odd because it's definitely still nighttime.
Huh.
So it's clear that this vault is enchanted, and you can see there are still remnants of small jewels and copper coins that didn't quite all make it out, but they're haphazardly strewn about what is left of this vault that has been completely emptied by the lot of you.
Are there any diamonds that are of the type that I owe someone?
I would like an investigation check.
All right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure diamonds would have been on your list the first time around.
It looks like there's one
Nice.
that fits what you are looking for. But otherwise, the materials, the gemstones and coins are just not quite up to par.
I'm pretty sure one is all I needed.
Mhm.
So is the stuff? So is this? So what is this deal with? I presume that we don't see anything that looks dangerous, right?
Correct.
So there's just random coins and gems laying around the ground.
Yeah, they're just like from a cursory glance, you don't see anything that indicates that you were here, aside from the fact that there's this enormous vault that has a whole bunch of things, that should have a whole bunch of things in it, and you all happen to know that you got a vast sum of dragons recently.
Lord Neverember's Horde.
The vault that Lord Neverember's Horde was in, correct.
So,
So
time
so
to
with the-
look for some kind of clues.
so
Hmm.
would I use the investigation I already made, or would I make a different roll to see like what can be scrounged up of what's left behind?
With a 19, you can. Well, I'll go ahead and let you. With a 19 investigation, you can gather that there's maybe 100 gold worth of material left over after that diamond was picked up.
That's not
Uh,
bad.
So it's a nice little chunk of change, but it's the equivalent of 100 gold worth of. How to phrase this? It's like you found $100 in pennies.
That is
Mhm.
monstrous.
It's a decent chunk, but you know from both experience and the amount of platinum that you're carrying that this is a lot to carry for nothing, for a relatively low benefit to you all.
I thought our platinum dipped down after we got the enchantments.
It did, but you still had like
A lot.
again 100 gold is 10 platinum coins, which
We
I
have more
don't
than that.
think you definitely have more
Yeah.
than that.
Any of the gems in particular worth anything?
Uh,
The one that I picked up.
yeah,
which I
the
need.
the diamond that was picked up was worth 100 gold just by itself, but the rest are the rest are part of that like pile that leads up to the 100 gold. Like, I'm
Miscellaneous
combining-
coins and gems that total up to, in value, 100 gold.
So
Mhm.
nothing. So for all intents and purposes, none of it is worth anything.
Yeah,
No individual piece
nothing
is
is
worth...
of note.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well,
It's been so long since we played that I recall there being a reason we came down here, but
Yeah,
we've all
right
been-
at this moment, I can't
How much-
remember.
How much platinum did we originally get?
Like 1,000.
200 apiece.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
1,000.
200 platinum. Okay.
Yeah.
because it was a roll of
Okay, I
1,000.
No, I'm just looking at the number. I'm just looking at the number, and I wasn't sure whether. I mean, saying 200. Yeah, that sounds about right. Wait, 200 total or 200 apiece?
Per
It's
person.
200 apiece, 1,000 in total.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. That
Mhm.
sounds right.
Which is
Which is
not at all what I have.
Yeah, no, you've all definitely spent in some capacity.
But 200 is like 2,000 gold.
Yeah, it's a good chunk.
That means I've spent 1,500 gold.
Yep.
I don't think I did. Maybe I
something-
did. I don't remember. Whatever. I've got 500 gold. That's fine.
Not
Well,
remembering is a reoccurring theme.
It sure is. Don't worry, I'll go through and make sure that everything is fine monetarily with everybody, just not right at this moment.
Because I feel like I never actually put the platinum on my character sheet because we were having one person take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Well, that is possible since Jhank did make a specific point of making sure he got his share.
Yeah.
Yep, I was holding on to it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So as I said, this room is relatively empty aside from the coins and gemstones that you've picked up. Dahlia looks confused.
Something
What's
wrong,
up?
Dahlia?
She sort of pauses and looks through each of the alcoves before sort of saying, yes, I thought the dwarf who is guarding this place said he wasn't going to leave, but he's gone.
The dwarf?
Dwarf
Well-
that was here.
I think I would imagine is one, we killed him and disposed of the body, or two, after the horde was taken, he had no reason to stick around.
Jhank, I was here when we took the horde. I know we didn't kill him because I wanted to. I wanted to. And you all said no.
Well, maybe someone came back later and killed him anyway.
That would be deeply confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Should we try to track him down?
Let's see if there's any other clues we can pick up around here as to
So
what
that'd
might
be-
have happened.
That'd be another investigation.
Correct.
All right. Back at it.
Ooh.
Jhank is still stuck on silly theories about what might have happened.
Mhm.
I don't exist to help.
Sorry.
Yeah, Yuli's leaning against a wall. Don't worry about it.
Yuli's probably just like thinking, Dahlia had flying boots and she just sat there while Usk was falling. She could have helped. She could have helped.
I mean, I did yell for her to do that, and I'm like, yo, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Usk and Lander. So with a 16 Usk, you find there are signs that someone was living here at some point. Maybe not like permanently staying down here, but they were, checking in on it daily for a while. But it seems that it's been unused for about 3 weeks now. And Lander, your investigation is a little more, gets you a bit more details, which is that the remaining coins that you had picked up, you examine one of them as you're sort of pondering what has happened here, and you can see that it's not dragons. Actually, the coins that have been picked up, these are coins from Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate. They're things from much further away. and it seems unlikely that they were originally part of Neverember's horde. Which means they might not have been here when you first came in.
Someone else has been using this vault.
Or
So
at least
someone just scattered these coins around for some reason. Maybe to store them, but like, why not just use a chest? I feel like with this amount, it would fit into a couple chests.
It easily would. So the fact that it was just scattered about here is a strange sign to begin with.
Also, with consideration, the fact that every time you want to access it, you have to have a secret available.
And get past some animated armor that was still there.
Well, as far as we know, the animated armor wasn't activated the last time around.
Even so, the secret, that seems like a very inefficient way to store treasure you want to access with any regularity.
Yeah.
I would like to point out Dahlia did even specify that the animated armor was new.
Okay,
Yeah.
So we'd
was
gotten
not
through last
familiar
time
with
without no one's actually activated those before. Okay.
Yeah.
That, or they just straight up weren't there and someone put them in since the last time we were here.
That is also true. Possible.
Well, that's gonna be a problem. Because the one piece of treasure that dwarf demanded we not give up, that you were all fine trading for, effectively, was the Dragon Staff of Waterdeep.
What now?
Oh, yeah, that thing.
The what now?
That was a thing. That,
Sorry, the
didn't
Dragon
Bronwyn
Staff.
want that?
Yeah, Bronwyn wanted that. The Dragon Staff of Agaron. Sorry, I said the wrong name.
Oh, is that why we're down here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that something Jhank should know about in character? Or?
I don't remember if Jhank was there, given his sort of general distaste for Bronwyn.
Probably
yeah,
not. I think he was out
probably
fixing
not.
the locks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Algaron is Algaron now, so
Mm-hmm.
someone walked out with it.
Well,
If
You
it
hear
was priest-
footsteps
oh, cool.
Oh,
Never mind.
Coming from the
Footsteps.
stairway?
coming from the stairwell. Yes.
well, there are too many of us and we are no good at hiding, so everyone try to find a spot to
Get
at
off
least
my
like
spot. I
get
was here first.
No,
Get a
Jhank was
jump
there
on.
first.
I was here first. Excuse you. I was against this wall already. Back up, man.
there goes any chance of stealth or ambush as they bicker.
I'm
But, I mean,
perfectly
hey.
fine. I'm perfectly fine with everyone rolling stealth right now if you want to.
They'll probably be attracted to the side where the people are bickering.
What do you mean
Don't,
a
'cause
nat
I
one
roll-
on my double proficient skill?
Whoa.
No, seriously, Jhank, don't. I have disadvantage on dex. You don't want to be over here.
I mean, they'll be focused on you. They'll
You
never
really
see him.
don't want to be over here.
Everybody's
Oh,
stealth
fine,
is
Jhank.
good.
Jhank,
No, you won't.
I mean, almost everyone on this side rolled a 10.
I rolled a nat 1 though.
Which
Jhank
still
is
got
somehow,
you a 10.
Jhank is somehow the stealthiest person here.
By virtue of being perhaps the most like, why are we here again?
In spite of the fact that he's bickering over hiding place.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me pull up my NPC list real fast. Please let
What's
me spell this
behind door
properly.
number 1?
$5 says it's someone from your past.
What, me?
Yes, you.
How
I
about
mean,
the dwarf
that's-
that was here?
Can't remember. Is the word Zent supposed to mean anything?
I believe it might be short for Zentarine because that is a long word.
The word
You-
Zentarine supposed to mean anything.
It
We'll find
does.
Eh,
So, you hear two figures arguing, basically. They appear to be so the good news is that the tens are stealthy enough for them because they're currently struggling to. They're currently distracted and carrying a large treasure chest down this spiral staircase.
Oh.
They pause as soon as they reach the bottom, and you hear this. You hear them say, like, "So they are in here, right?" Yeah, probably. There's that weird rope thing hanging from the ceiling, and all our guards were gone. So, and the two of them step out into the hallway facing either direction, pointing. One is pointing a heavy crossbow to the south, and the other one is pointing a staff of some kind to the north. And they say, "All right, come out. Hands up. The Zentarim know you're here."
All right.
We, of course, do nothing.
They pause, look back at each other. Was that not threatening enough? You can hear them sort of like mumble amongst themselves.
They don't know yet that they're kind of outnumbered and pincered.
No, because among other things, the guards, the armor is something they could easily see one person managing to get past, especially since they mostly just found pieces of it pushed off the side of the bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They don't quite know how they died, just that like, oh, all this stuff got pushed over, and they were, they put up a platform in order to get across, so maybe not the most acrobatic person.
Does the word Zentrum? No, the word Zentrum doesn't mean anything to me. I've completely forgotten.
The word Zentarim is something you would have heard before, because when you first met with Felrax in Skullport, he said that the reason you were welcomed into, like, the reason that you had rooms there and were welcome guests is because you stopped the Wizard Manchun and his agents, the Zentarim.
Oh, yeah.
And recently, when you had dinner with the Open Lord of Waterdeep, she mentioned that the Zentarim may not have been as fully removed from this city as previously thought.
Okay.
Or at the very least, they were coming back.
And they've been using this spot to store their ill-gotten wealth. All right.
This map is still not loading.
Oof. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I've just got the grids and the tokens. Oh, there it goes.
I just hit share map, so maybe that was why. Maybe something was going on.
Maybe.
It's download.
Okay. They take a moment, and the one with the heavy crossbow says, "All right, I'm going to." That you get the lot of you can see him sort of gesturing that he's going to approach the south, and makes a gesture for the other one to the north, and the one to the north starts casting a spell aimed at that corner of the hallway.
Oh,
Mistakes have
that's
been made
probably an
and they're not
AoE.
ours.
That's probably an
Can
AoE.
I Arcana what spell that is?
Okay, so I'm gonna have Jhank try and do an intimidation thing.
Mm-hmm.
But here's our recommendation. How about you surrender to us?
Okay. Roll intimidation. Woof. That's a big number.
Jhank is a very intimidating person.
Yep. Okay, give me just a moment. Let me double check some spells real fast.
Hmm.
Right, you can tell that the spell being aimed at that corner is a wall of force.
Huh.
It seems that the
also intimidation. I was wondering if I should also roll intimidation. I also have a +5.
possibly.
So do I.
So let's go to Jhank and his intimidation real fast. With a 22, that is a pretty harsh roll. And the guard panics a bit, and you see them fire the crossbow into the ceiling. Before
There he goes. Oh, he's back.
whoops.
Sorry, yeah, I think I missed most of that. I only knew about a crossbow being fired in a direction.
The
The crossbow was you startled the guard so much he fired the crossbow into the ceiling and started going shit, trying to reload it fast before you had any sort of chance to approach. But delayed, basically.
All right,
What
so
you do not realize is the moment you walked in here, you were already defeated.
he's right. We've got you surrounded.
That one's not enough to scare the guard, but the fact that there are more than one person who did this means that the other guard pauses, turns to the one that is struggling to reload a crossbow and just says, "We gotta go." And
that's what I was worried about.
All right,
They have information we need. We need to stop them from running.
Okay, did he
let's
say he's
see,
got to
what
go?
do I have? No, I just said
No,
that.
I
They
mean,
said they've got to go.
Okay, so Jhank is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Jhank could rush them. He's close enough.
Now that's
So,
thunder
yeah,
on my
I mean-
end now.
All right, so how would you like to proceed?
Anyone got anything to slow them down?
I do.
All right, then I guess
I
it's time
can walk
to roll
up
initiative.
to them and charm.
I think it's time to roll initiative again.
Okay, all right.
So I will roll NPC initiative. Oh, they rolled badly.
Mhm.
I've been so rolling middle. I've like rolled 10s for everything here.
I
Hey,
see
that's
what
not
we're
bad.
doing here. What we're
10's
doing
not
here.
great
Finish
either.
the grounds. I
Not-
don't like it.
I'm not seeing my roll. Oh, shoot, I got disconnected from the game.
Yeah,
Yeah, when
That's-
you just
And I just rolled a 20.
oh,
So did I.
It's like, I was like, woohoo! And then, oh, it didn't register. No.
I don't really have very many control spells. Might change that on the next time I can do that.
Maybe hold off on that until like they're down, because that's probably better not at range.
I mean, I don't have any control spells. I'm saying that in the future, I might swap out some of my damage spells for control spells.
Hmm.
So we can stop people from running.
It's trying to load, but okay, there we go. I presume I need to roll initiative again.
yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't read.
That was a major downgrade.
It was, unfortunately. Oh, I haven't rolled for Dahlia's initiative.
Just let Galia go.
Yeah, her roll was fine. So yeah, Usk, you're first.
All right. I'm going to step out. With daggers drawn and say, you are completely surrounded. And then I'm going to cast Minor Illusion to create the sounds of footsteps coming down the stairs.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good. That is really good. Okay. All right. Let me just double check real fast.
This has to be one of the single most fun encounters we've had with combat.
So the two Zentarim both sort of freak out at that knowledge, hearing the sound of footsteps coming down the stairwell, and yeah, they I mean, obviously until their turn they can't do anything, so they both look really sort of freaking out. They're both panicking and turning very pale.
I'd say this was a good use of my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was that? Is that? That should just be one action. Yeah. For a cantrip. No, that's that casting time one action. So yeah. Come out, daggers drawn, say you're surrounded, cast Minor Illusion to create the sound, and that's my turn.
All right. Yuliy, it's your turn.
Yeah, it is. Oh.
when the enemy reaches 0 sand.
See, I already know that I'm not within range to actually run up to them and do anything, and I am primarily
But like
a
big
melee
arm, I mean,
fighter.
this is, we want to scare them into surrendering so we can extract information from them. So like, be a big, scary armored tiefling.
By the way, these guys are higher level than us.
That's
'Cause they can
precisely
cast
why
Water
we
Force.
want.
Yeah, but we have more than double their numbers.
Yeah.
We have like
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
we have
doesn't
triple their
matter as much
numbers.
in D&D as it sounds.
Yeah, not really. Especially since Wall of Force could have effectively knocked all of you up out on the top.
I mean, what level are they?
At least 10th level,
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're 11,
since they have a
7,
5th level spell slot.
1.
mean,
This is why
I mean,
we're
if we're
going for the
if we're
deception
roughly
angle.
level, I mean, if we're roughly level 8, I mean, level
I don't-
10 outnumbered 3 to 1.
What did I do? Heck.
What did you do?
No, I thought that
Okay.
I clicked something weird and my token was like not existent, but I was still holding it, and it was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. See, I'm normally the witty one, and I just...
I guess you don't have to be in this particular case.
I'm just an intimidating tiefling with a massive greatsword. It's fine. If I was a Asmodeus me tiefling, I could do really fun fire stuff. Can't really do that, really.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. I'm just going to be an intimidating presence and watch as I roll really poorly.
Or well.
See, it's called reverse psychology, and apparently it works.
It works on the digital dice. Yep, you're scared. Y'all are managing to freak these two guards out. So, Lander.
Yeah.
If you could maybe find a way to stop that wizard from using Wall of Force, that would probably be good.
Of note, you saw that the wizard flat out, like, as soon as the steps and all that surrounded, looked like they stopped trying to cast anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Concentration. To keep your concentration, you need to make a Constitution saving throw if you're attacked.
I believe
Yes.
so, yes.
I don't really think that matters much right now anyway.
No, not
But
really, no.
No, I
Anyway.
think they're about a single roll from shitting their pants.
Let's go ahead and cast Hex on the mage guy.
All right. Zentgard
So-
1.
Yeah. Casting Hex on that guy. And let's see if this actually does anything. It just puts it on me. Anyway, yeah, casting Hex on him with let's go with Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, because I imagine Wisdom would be used to resist intimidation.
Okay, makes sense to me. All right. So this
And that's a
particular-
bonus action. So
all right. Should be plus. Sorry, making a small adjustment. Whoops, that's weird. All right, so the saving. Ooh, that's not a success.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think a 9 avoids the hex. They're definitely in a bad spot.
I don't
Good
think Hex
stuff.
even has a
Oh, did-
roll.
Oh, sorry. You had said with. Oh, sorry. I
'cause
misinterpreted
it-
what you were saying.
Okay. Yeah.
My bad.
No, I'm just choosing that
Mhm.
from now on disadvantage on
Wisdom
Wisdom
saving throws.
saves.
Right. My bad.
Warlocks just
And
do
I
that.
guess I will ready in action.
Okay.
If they start to run, I will cast Shatter on them. No,
Makes
wait.
sense.
I just used up my last spell slot. Never mind.
Oops.
If they try to run, I will. Yeah, I guess just ready Eldritch Blast if they try to run.
Makes sense. All right. Then is the owl going to do anything?
Perch on my shoulder menacingly.
Okay, fair enough. I'm actually going to have Zentgard 2 go first. But let's see. A 19.
Do what?
The 19 is his action, which is investigating the illusion.
Oh,
I see.
That would be there's a specific thing for this. Yeah, intelligence investigation checking against my spell save DC. That hits because my spell save DC is not that high.
Oh, it's intelligence. Whoops, I actually rolled the wrong plus then.
Yeah, intelligence it's intelligence investigation. So
Yeah. The warrior's int roll is not as good. Investigation is intelligent. Yeah. So
yeah.
my brain got on perception, so actually I need to re-roll this, and it's not a bonus for the shooty one. Oh, that's not gonna cut it. Okay.
No.
The second guard was the one doing the investigation.
That's my
Has
spell
come
save
to the
DC.
conclusion.
Probably like 12.
Yeah, something. I believe it should be something like that.
Actually, no. Probably more like 15 or 16. Because
Where
mine's
is it, though?
16.
My int is not that.
Action. If you go to action and see a thing that has
Abilities: spell casting. Your spells. It should say your spell save DC on here. 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your intelligence modifier.
So 8 plus 3 plus 2, so 13.
Yeah, 13.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, it was about 12. Yeah, so 9 does not cut it. Guard number 2 believes that the situation is real, and turns to the first guard and says, basically, we're not going to make it. Zent Guard 1 nods, points the staff at the wall in front of them, and you can see
Shoot
that
him.
he has begun to cast Fireball.
Yeah, I shoot him
Okay.
with Eldritch Blast at him, aiming to knock that staff out of his hand.
All right.
Here we go.
That is a hit.
Oh yeah, I also cast Hex on him too.
Yep. I'm going to say, I know it says heavy. Ignore that. I grabbed some specific NPCs. I had not made adjustments, which is why I was rolling +4s and whatnot. I'm gonna say that yes, you do successfully knock the staff out of this guard's hand. And
Scared them a little too well.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were about to off themselves to do that.
They're being a bit cautious there.
Mm-hmm. But with that, that's both of their actions, so they're stuck.
All right, rush him, knock him down.
Yeah.
I am up. Good thing I readied that action.
Mm-hmm. If you hadn't, they would have cast Fireball on themselves at a decent level.
Point blank range, yeah.
Probably would have also gotten Yuliy in there too.
Yeah, she's resistant. Should be fine.
I am
And
resistant.
me.
Thank you, tieflings.
Yeah.
Potentially.
No, I would have.
Potentially you as well.
I don't believe so, because they would have been aiming in a way that, like, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you would have been just out of range.
Yeah, we're 25 feet away.
Yuliy would have been just
You're
in the
25
range.
feet away. I'm 35 feet away.
It's fine. Even with
Yeah.
my negative dex, I still would have gotten half regardless if I failed.
Yeah, you would have been fine. So yeah, the Jhank, it is your turn.
Okay, so where is the staff on the ground compared to where they are?
I'm gonna say it got blasted to about, let me make a pointer. This spot right here.
Okay, so would it be a stupid idea to pick it up?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a stupid idea, personally.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea, but you could also...
They're a little bit out of melee range
Like-
this turn, unfortunately,
Yeah.
so...
Okay.
Well, Jhank's can move 8 spaces, so
Oh, right, yeah, you've got
First-
your
first
beginning
turn,
of combat extra range,
So-
so yeah, you'd be fine either way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But yeah,
6.
right now we just want to tie him up.
So yeah, he's going to go there. He's going to put. Can he put his the warhammer away while he's going, and then pick up the staff?
Sure.
Okay, and then standing right there, he's going to, while he's standing right in front of them, he's going to try to intimidate them into surrender.
I mean, they were just going to kill themselves.
Yeah, they are already
Rather
scared
than
beyond the
being
point
caught.
of...
I would just use that staff to whack them unconscious.
They've gone past surrender and into suicide, so...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean, can I... Or what about, try and whack him on the head?
Yeah, you can whack him on the head. It's just not going to be as strong an attack.
Just attack them and pull your punch so you don't kill them. That's where we're at.
Yeah,
right
non-lethal.
Use your sword non-lethally.
Probably, I could just... I mean, Jhank could try and grab them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, grapple.
Like grab each one by the collar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could.
Okay, so what do I roll for that?
I believe grapple is strength check, so it'd be 2 competing strength checks.
Okay, so let's go for that then.
I guess Yeah, strength for both of them as well. Okay.
Ooh.
So, one.
Do I just roll once, or do I roll once for each of them?
You'd roll once for each of them.
Better.
So, question is, which is which? They both got a 12.
So the -2 is the more magically inclined one, and the +3
Yeah.
is the one that had the crossbow. So looks like the wizard dodged, and the warrior was caught. So there's the answer to that one. You've successfully grabbed one of them, but not the other. But you're also in between the wizard and his staff.
Well, he's actually holding this. Well, yeah.
Yeah, he kind of would have had to.
Yeah.
Would have kind of had to let go to grab them.
Right.
Okay.
So far, so good.
You have successfully grappled one of them. It's Dahlia's turn.
So he grabbed. So I grabbed which one? The 1 or 2?
2.
2.
You've
One right in
successfully
front of
grabbed 2.
So the one directly in front of him.
Correct.
Now we just need to tie him up.
Mm-hmm.
So we should probably try and grab one as well first.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Dahlia is going to. Speed's 35, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's just going to move closer and pull greatsword out to be ready to swing. She looks excited.
Yeah, she probably wants to kill.
Mm-hmm.
We want to get information. Like, why are they here?
All right, Victor, it's you.
So worth consideration is the fact that they have that chest.
Yeah.
Probably full of more detritus like the rest of the coins we found. I wouldn't count on it having a lot of value, is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna probably hold action. I think they got it under control.
All right. Crunchbite doing anything?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Crunchbite can then. Well, Crunchbite really can't get close. Could Crunchbite? I'm wondering, like, it's possible. I mean, because for a moment I thought Crunchbite can pick up the big stick, but then I realized Crunchbite would probably have to move close enough that, be in danger zone, or else would have to make a roll to get away, unless the being grappled stops that.
I think being grappled stops attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay, so Crunchbite can go in, pick up the big stick in the mouth, and then pull back. Crunchbite has big stick now.
Yep, Crunchbite has big stick now.
I've got a stick on the ground, and I'm gonna totally use it. All this power that I have, gonna totally abuse it.
All right, Usk, it's you again.
All right. Well, gonna go up to here and actually try casting a spell. Gonna try and color spray them, blind them.
Okay.
All right. Roll 60-10. The total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect. Dum-de-dum. So yeah, 60-10. $29 hit points of effect between
That
them.
is enough to blind the mage.
Okay.
With what's been taken out already. So, yep, the mage is blinded, the other one's grappled. They're in a bad spot. there's still the sound of the footsteps coming down the stairs, getting closer and closer.
They're taking an awfully long time getting here.
It's been
I
a
mean,
few
it's
seconds.
only
It's 120 foot. It's 120 feet of stairs. So, like, yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Getting good use out of my magic today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think with the warrior grappled and the wizard blinded, y'all are probably fine. I think this combat is officially over.
Huzzah!
All right.
So, yes, you have 2 Zentarim guards.
Empty their pockets, tie them up.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So with them both incapacitated, could Jhank like grab the other and knock them together to knock them both out?
Well, we don't need to knock them out at this point, I don't think.
Not yet.
You can knock some sense into them if you want to, I guess, but I don't know if it'll make them more amenable to talking to you.
Yeah.
I was thinking in terms of making them easier to restrain.
But
I mean, one of them's
you've got
blind,
them
the other's
grabbed.
already in check.
Yeah, we have enough of an opportunity to incapacitate them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you just need to hold him still while someone binds him.
Yep.
And the other one is...
So would anyone else bring rope, or is it just Jhank?
I think everyone has 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, everyone has rope. So yes, where would you like to take them to begin the interrogation?
Let's just bring them right over to the other side of this wall.
Oh,
One of the
Into a little
alcoves. Yeah.
All right, I'll toss them in the corner.
I'll make a show as they're being carried off. I make a show of going up to the stairs and being like, "All right, we got him," and canceling the illusion.
All right.
And Jhank then Crunchyroll will stand over by the corner with the stick in the mouth.
Okay. I will use that to put stick there.
Jhank will have his other items with him. Is anyone going to grab the treasure chest?
I mean, I might as well take a look at it.
Yeah.
So when you open it, you can see that yes, it is a lot of the same sort of detritus, like a lot of it has a lot of combined value, but maybe not as much
Copper,
individual
silver,
value.
low value jewels.
Mm-hmm.
With nickels.
But go ahead and roll investigation.
Not my best skill, but hey, Jhank, you want to come and look at this chest?
I'll do it.
Jhank is pretty much standing guard over the
12.
2 prisoners right now.
I've got a +8 in investigation.
And you
Oof,
roll a
not
natural
great.
1.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to use lucky.
Hey, Jhank.
That's a thing I have. Is Jhank good at investigation?
He is, actually.
I mean, he's rolled high, but he doesn't have an intelligence bonus. Anyway, reroll on that lucky.
He's got a +3 to it.
Oh. For some reason, I thought you had a really high investigation.
No,
Well,
that's me. He's just been rolling high.
He has no raw bonuses to investigation, but he's got a 3.
Yeah, he's got the
whatever.
proficient. He's proficient in investigation.
We're all just rolling bad.
So 12 and 13
Yeah.
are the
And-
best rolls we got for the chest.
I mean, if someone else wants to stand guard over the prisoners intimidatingly for a moment, Jhank can go
Ugh,
and
fine.
investigate.
I mean, Dahlia can, if you're comfortable leaving her alone with them.
I'm not, which is why I'm going there.
Okay,
Fair
so
enough.
Jhank will investigate.
Okay. So here is what you can see. Like a lot. It is the low rolls I'm attributing to the sheer number of junk that is in here. With a 13 lander, you gather that there is a false there's a small section of the top of the chest that is actually a cover. And it's holding an additional item.
But I'm guessing I don't know how to open it.
Not quite. You can just tell that the top is more hollow than it should be. That sounds like there's...
Well,
That's my job, actually. Sleight of hand.
Go for it.
17.
With a 17, you manage to find the mechanism in the top that unlatches the false section, and you are rewarded with a scroll of Simulacrum.
Huh.
Oh,
don't
That's
quite
weird.
remember what that word means.
I know what
does
that
it do?
does. That's
Simulacrum is a level 7 illusion spell.
Oh.
it's nice.
I think I
What does
want
it
this.
do?
I think illusions are my jam, and I want this.
Yeah, go for it.
You should hear what it does. It's great.
Yes, tell me, what does it do?
Let me go ahead, and I'm going to put it in your inventories, bud.
All right.
But wait, there's
Hum-dum.
more.
Weird. Oh, that is some thunder. Did I accidentally put it in the wrong section?
I have an extravagant scroll now.
Yep, there we go. Let me just ID it for you. Boop.
Scroll of Simulacrum. The spell. Yep. If the spell's on your class's spell list, is it on my class's spell list? Actually, is it on the wizard spell list?
Wizards have a
wizard
lot of
spell.
spells.
That's
Yeah,
It's
true.
a
wizards have
wizard
lot-
spell.
I do have access
So
to the. I believe I have access to the. Actually, I need to arcane trickster. What is on? What is
What
on
is
my
your
legal
spell
spell list? I'm pretty sure it's like a specific
let-
set of schools.
Yeah, let me check for you real fast.
Well, it's a
Dum-de-dum.
wizard spell, and it's the illusion school, so I'm pretty sure you're fine.
Oh, okay. So some of the spells I have to choose have to be from the enchantment or illusion spells, but I do have access to generally the wizard spell list. I think
Mhm. Yeah.
it's just that on level up there are certain levels where I have to take a certain number of spells from specific schools.
Yeah.
So you can get this if you work hard enough.
Well, no, because the arcane trickster sort of tops out at spell slot or at spell level 4.
You would be able to get this if you weren't.
Mhm.
if you
a
were an
partial
actual
caster.
wizard,
If I was an actual wizard,
Yeah.
So does the scroll, does that mean it's expendable, or you can use it as long as you have the scroll?
if
It's
the spell is on your
expendable.
class's spell list but of a higher level than you can normally cast, you must make an ability check using your spellcasting ability to determine whether you cast it successfully.
Yeah. So you can cast it. It's just gonna have that. It's just gonna have that effect.
So it's reusable, but you have to check
No,
and see. if
no,
you can
what-
use
what
no,
it
it's one
actually-
use only.
What it actually does
Okay.
is, let's see.
It's long.
Simulacrum. You shape an illusory duplicate of one beast or humanoid that is within range for the entire casting time of the spell. The duplicate is a creature partially real and formed from ice or snow, and it can take actions and otherwise be affected as normal creatures, except that it is a construct. It appears the same as the original, but has half the creature's hit point maximum and is formed without any equipment. Otherwise, the illusion uses all the statistics of the creature it duplicates. It's friendly to you and creatures you designate. It obeys your spoken commands, moving and acting in accordance with your wishes and acting on your turn in combat. It lacks the ability to learn and become more powerful, so it never increases its level or other abilities, nor can it regain expended spell slots. If it's damaged, you can repair it for 100 GP per hit point it regens. It lasts until it drops to 0 hit points, at which point it reverts to snow and melts instantly.
How long does it naturally last?
Forever.
Until dispelled is
Ah,
the duration.
okay, yeah, that is pretty good.
So
Mhm.
I might not actually be able to cast this very well because my spellcasting ability is not the best.
Well,
You're the only one who can.
yeah, because
That is
I
also
don't
true.
have that.
I'm the only one with access to the wizard spell list
Yeah, so it doesn't even matter if you can't do it right. You're the only one who can do it at all.
because cleric, warlock, druid.
Yep.
I'm the only one.
Ranger.
Wait,
Ranger. So I'm the only one with access. The rogue is the only one with access to the wizard
Cleric.
spell list.
yeah, did you mean paladin when you said
Oh,
cleric?
yeah, paladin. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I
Religious
thought that,
magic.
I thought that like the paladin drew from the cleric spell list or something like that. But anyway.
Yeah, I do, but I also have my
They
own spell
overlap.
list.
Oh yeah, paladins also have their own spell list. Yeah.
So, yes, you are the only one who can use it. It's also a 7th level spell scroll, so it's just expensive. You could just trade it for a lot of money.
I could.
But
yeah.
it's also a free person.
Yeah, it's
It is also a
Yeah,
A
that's
free exact duplicate of any one person who will be friendly to you and whatever you designate.
like
Now
I-
have half of
We can
the
make a Dahlia that's actually
hit
nice.
points.
I could
You
just
could.
get a I
So-
could just get a better wizard to cast it. We know
could.
some really good wizards.
You
We
do.
can make a Dahlia that's nice to us.
You could.
Second Dahlia, who obeys my commands. Oh no! Wait, I would have to cast it to have it obey me, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's the thing. You also happen to know some dragons.
I do also happen to know some dragons, but I'd get a copy of the simulacrum of a
We
dragon.
can have two Bronwyns and one.
That sounds like a nightmare Jhank had one time.
I mean, this is the kind of like balance changing power that like Usk has been kind of looking for. So this is about to factor into some plans, maybe.
I like
You-
the spell
you-
Simulacrum, please. It's great.
You want to know what else it could do for you, Usk?
What else could it do for? Oh,
You could have a you in the city at all times,
that is also very
Still-
true.
still doing the jobs for the Castellanters.
How hard is it to discern the duplicate from the real one?
It's not impossible, but it is generally pretty difficult.
Oh, okay.
Second Usk doing jobs topside.
Now it'll only have half of your maximum hit points,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll need to get it new equipment, and it can't regain spell slots.
Fair.
But other than that,
Okay, so lots of possibilities with this thing is the takeaway.
Hey, keep it.
Yes.
Yeah, so keeping this on hold might
Whatever
be too
you do,
valuable for
don't
me to
make a
use it
duplicate of-
myself. Might be too good an opportunity for me to risk like having to make an intelligence check, Arcana check on it, because my Arcana bonus is +5, and this is a 7th level spell, which is above me, so gonna probably need to hit like a 17 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I mean, the DC to do it is
Yeah.
a 17.
Yeah, so
So
It would be great if that was a spell that could be cast as a ritual. But it
sure
is
would.
not. Because if it's a ritual, I could jot it down.
Mhm.
But
it says I could copy it down, but it's actually impossible for me to cast even at max level, so
Mhm.
oh, you could copy it down.
well, if
Yeah,
we can make
I would have
duplicates of it,
I would have to make a check, but I could maybe get it into my spell book, but like I wouldn't actually be able to cast it because I don't have spell slots at that level.
Yeah, but if we could make more
transcribing.
scrolls, then you'd have more chances.
I think like if you fail a transcription, it just disappears as a thing.
Yeah.
So
So when we use it, it's all or nothing.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
want to guarantee and get something really valuable out of the simulacrum is what I'm thinking.
yeah,
Wait until we fight a super powerful enemy and bring up a copy of said super powerful enemy.
Or we can
Like I
ask
said,
one
I'm
of
probably
those
gonna try
cool
and get
wizards.
like I don't know. Well, like a suitably powerful wizard will just know simulacrum is.
yeah.
That's the
Just
thing.
cast a
Like,
simulacrum of the Mad Mage himself.
You've already encountered a simulacrum of the Mad Mage himself.
yeah, that's the thing.
I-
Ah,
No.
but you see, that wasn't under our control.
I know.
No.
Yep.
I'm
Also-
sure
pretty sure
there's a
that's the
way
time
that a
they give me a heart
suitably,
attack.
suitably high level wizard could either dispel or hack a simulacrum.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just gonna sit on this and think about it. Let's get back to our would-be interrogation.
Yes. So you have the two Zenturium agents, as previously stated, backed into a corner. One of them is still blind, and the other is looking generally freaked out. Although the fact that all the other seeming guards have gone up seems to have calmed him down just a little bit.
All right.
They're not offering anything right off the bat, so y'all got to initiate this.
Yeah. Thing is, we don't really have, like... From what I understand, this is like basically a cult nation worshipping a wizard, so... And they're loyal and willing to die for it, so I don't think we actually have the resources to do a thorough interrogation here.
Well,
Well,
there's always
let's-
the option
I mean-
of torture.
Well,
I don't think we have the resources and time here to interrogate them, is what I'm saying.
You don't need a
well,
lot.
they don't know that.
They might be
look-
hard to break and require more time.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, Jhank is pretty good with intimidation.
We've already scared them so bad that they're willing to blow themselves up. I think they're as intimidated as they're going to get. I think the question...
They're so scared that I would question what color their pants are.
It's very easy to scare someone to a point where they'll tell you anything, but they fear death less than they fear us, and I don't think that's going to change.
Or rather than us, they fear death less than they fear
Betraying
whoever
their-
is above them on the social ladder of their organization.
I think handing them either to the Lord of Waterdeep or the Castellanters is someone with more resources and time to do a more long-term interrogation with more professional, professionals. We might just want to capture them and hand them off to an ally because we're not the only ones who are interested in the Zhentarim returning.
Mm-hmm.
So we might actually just want to take them prisoner and deliver them as a present to an ally who can spend the time and resources to really drag every piece of information out of them.
All right, so Paragon Root is taking it to the Open Lord of Waterdeep, and Renegade is taking it to the Castle Lanterns.
Yep. That's pretty much it.
Can I at
So,
least
One thing.
Here's the thing. There's two of them. Let's do both.
One thing you should probably get an
Que no los
answer for,
dos.
since they've been down here. Ask him where the dwarf is.
Hey, that's actually you said the two options are what? The Castle Lanterns and who?
The Open Lord of Waterdeep.
The Open Lord of Waterdeep, yeah.
I was mostly just wanted to make a Mass Effect Renegade Paragon joke.
Yep. Which I've been...
You have more options than that.
I've been playing through the Legendary Edition, so timely.
I just really want to try. I just really want at least one shot to see if Jhank can intimidate them into.
I'm saying
speaking
that
here.
you can absolutely try here. I'm saying that for various in-character reasons, this might be more difficult than you want, and you might be disappointed.
I do understand that. I fully understand that.
But yes, for now you can absolutely try. But we also have a plan B to, for when we hit their wall, where they don't want to talk to us anymore. Then we've got some options. But yes, let's see how much they're willing to talk now.
Okay.
This is the powwow that Usk is having with everybody before we start this thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, what do you know about this vault?
Well, should I make the investigation roll first, or investigate? I mean, the interrogation.
Let's talk to them first, and then if they don't respond, intimidate.
Okay.
Because there's a chance we don't even need to.
They do not respond to.
Yeah, they're not going to respond to any questions off the bat.
All right. Well, Jhank, you want to take a bite out of them?
That is tempting, but who's to say what damage might occur? I think that what might be of more interest is who do we hand these people off to? Because there are a number of people, some who might treat them nicely, some which not so nicely. So the question is, do you want to have any say in who you're handed off to, or should we just hand you off to who we fancy handing you off to.
Well, if you're giving us a choice, we'd love to go home. And then he spits in your face.
Yeah, that's,
Ooh, delicious.
that was not gonna. Can't really
That's
do
a
the grass
bad-
greener play on them.
Probably should have intimidated.
Well,
when
I
you
was
were
in,
saying that.
well, the intent was to make an intimidation roll at the end of that.
Ah.
Yeah.
And then
I
with the
still think you have a
Xanathar,
shot.
That doesn't seem promising.
With a 13, let me go ahead and roll. This is guard 2, the one who can see you, so it didn't have a wisdom issue, so...
Well, I mean, he's going more by voice and attitude.
I mean, yes, but
You were
this
also
is-
heavily armed, sharp-toothed lizard man, which has
yeah,
that
which is
is
a factor.
Yeah.
That is true. Standing
It's-
above them menacingly.
Mm-hmm. It's also specifically the one you are in front of right now. So let me double check. Let me just make sure that I did this right. I want to make sure I'm using the correct roll. Yeah, okay. Boop. Oh no.
They resisted.
Yeah, that guard at this at this point has hit the like, well, if I'm gonna be stuck until you actually start torturing me, I won't say nothing.
And we just don't have the time and resources to really break them. We're not professional interrogators here.
Well, let's see about your friend then.
We're
He seems a
professional.
bit down on his luck right now.
Well, was that a roll for both of them, or was that just a roll for one of them?
That's for the blind guy.
All right. Yeah, I was assuming that the intimidation roll was aimed at one person in particular. So.
Yeah, I intended it just in general, but I can understand if that's just...
Could hand them off to Ulquest. I don't know.
You could. Ulquest is another option. I don't know how happy he'd be about it, but
Yeah,
I mean, he
It
could
was
probably get the information
Xanathar.
from them.
Okay, so
But-
does the 9 mean that one of them are...
The 9 means that he failed.
yeah, the 9 means that as far as the intimidation goes, the first the first one, the blinded one, has a moment and then says, doesn't reveal any information, but you just hear them mumbling under their breath, not Xanathar, not Xanathar, not Xanathar, not Xanathar, not Xanathar.
Really older, it'll be fine.
Oh. You know, we do have a connection to Xanathar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that they
So-
would be mighty happy to receive 1 or 2 prisoners who might be a valuable source of information.
Or
That
just
is-
the holder food.
Yeah, I was gonna say a valuable source of iron.
You
The
really
holder
don't want to
food.
end up with them.
That's a connection I hadn't realized was that
Let us
the
know.
Zentarim and Xanathar are not really on good terms.
Well, they're not on good terms with any of the gangs of Waterdeep. They all hate each other
That's true.
just for existing.
But like, here's what I'm the top option is still probably open Lord of Waterdeep because they specifically brought up like, hey, this wizard and
Oops.
his cohorts seem to be back. Do you know anything? No? Well, all right, keep me informed and like
Well, right.
So
but
the true Paragon path is given to the Open Lord. The true Renegade is to throw them into Xanathar's mouth.
yeah.
No, real,
and-
I mean, I get that, but the idea here is that he's saying not Xanathar. We're saying maybe we should do that.
Now we're
Totally
saying
saying that out loud.
if you really don't want to be sent to Xanathar, tell us
Yeah.
what you know, and we'll consider sending you somewhere else.
We're exploiting his fear.
Yep.
You see,
Also,
we've got
who isn't scared of
connections.
Xanathar?
it's a valid. See, how do they react to that?
So the first guard, the blinded one, says, "Fine, I'll talk," and the other guard immediately headbutts him, like tied up, but tries to move enough to like shove this other guard into the wall.
That's
Whoa.
number 2 that's doing that.
Yep.
Can Jhank try and reach in and grab him?
So let's just separate them.
I was just
Well,
going to
that's
Send
take
them to a
my-
different alcove.
I mean, that's my thought, is that the other one that's less talkative haul him off to a different location so he can't interfere.
Yeah, that's
Probably
good
would have
to-
been a good idea to do that from the start.
Give me something to
but
do.
The
I'm
second
bringing
best
him over
time is
here.
now. The second best time is
Yeah.
now.
Yes.
I'm dragging him over to the other side.
All right. As that guard is being dragged, he yells back to the first guard.
Also, probably worth mentioning that the blindness lasts until the end of my next turn, according to Ra.
Fair enough. So
God?
Maybe not blind anymore.
I still imagine Vision not doing great after that.
Still kind of having that post flashbang disorientation.
Yeah.
Basically, I was drowning out what the other guy was saying.
Okay. Fair enough.
Very childishly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. Now that the distraction is gone, you were saying?
The wizard is shivering and just says, "What do you want to know?"
How long have you been using this place as your personal storage?
2 weeks, maybe 3. I don't know. This is the first time I've been sent down here.
So, what have you been told about this place?
Just that it was a vault, and that we needed to put our master's funds into it.
Your master being?
He
Manchun, right?
He tries to say something, and it's just like his mouth won't function.
Ooh, that's fun.
Interesting.
I love stuff like that.
Give me a nod if my guess is correct.
The wizard barely nods. It's really subtle, but you can catch it.
Okay.
Did he say that
As expected.
he was told to bring master stuff down here, or the master told him to bring stuff down here?
He was told to bring his master's stuff down, like the master's fortune down here, or like slowly and surely kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So did your master tell you to bring this stuff down here yourself, or did someone speak to you
It was
on your
delegated.
master's behalf?
The answer is it was delegated by someone else.
Probably
So-
a fake Manchun.
So
I
who,
hear there's a
told,
bunch of those.
Mower.
so who told you to bring it? So who told you to bring it down here on your master's behalf?
My superior.
And your superior is?
Again, it looks like tries to give you a name, no success.
Dang, yeah, we're gonna need
Interesting.
some more magical interrogation experts to undo that.
Indeed.
We don't
I
have the
must
tools
say,
for
in
that.
spite of the shortcomings, your cooperation is very much appreciated.
So where's this treasure coming from, or was it just delivered to you through a middleman?
Just delivered.
Okay.
He's not in the city yet, so everything is being sent.
Well, where's the drop point? Up in Waterdeep?
The wizard again nods.
Can you give
So
us
when-
a address?
There's a brief pause, and then says, "The southern gate."
Hmm.
So you said your master's not in town yet. When are they planning to be in town?
Soon.
How
How
soon?
soon?
Let me just check the calendar real fast.
Couple days, a month?
I know that was out of character, but like,
Ah,
That did come off as an
envisioned him like
thing a moment that
Yeah.
was.
pulling out his day planner and
Yep.
so is
Yeah,
Yuliy
he-
just
he-
cursing at that other guard?
Having fun.
All right.
Yeah, imagine for a moment he actually pulls his arm out of the ropes, pulls out a day planner, checks it, puts the day planner back away, and then puts his arm back.
The the guard pauses and says, "The 15th, maybe sooner."
ooh,
I see.
So that's within a
day
week.
is it?
It's currently
Okay.
6th Alturiak.
All right.
13 days, lovely.
So
That's-
what else do we want to know about this guy?
You know anything about a dwarf that used to be down in this vault?
No, as I said, this is my first drop.
Is it your partner's first drop?
No.
All right, but he's not so talkative, so yeah. All right. Well, I think that's about it for all I can.
How
reasonably
many
think of.
members of your organization are in the town right now?
After the previous destruction, we've chosen not to keep track.
Everyone in cells?
Nodding.
All right.
What?
Makes
And-
sense.
How many
I
safe
assume
houses do you have
I-
in the city?
The cell will only know about their own safe house.
How many locations do you know of?
One.
One. Yeah, it would just be the one.
I assume you've
Is
got.
is it the Southern Gate one?
No, it wouldn't. The southern gate is just where the pickup for this particular chest was.
I assume
Let's
you've
see if
got.
we can get that safe house.
I assume you've got customs there bribed to get your stuff through.
The guard nods. Yes.
Cool.
Can you tell us who you meet with, or is that protected too?
Well, you can't tell us about his master or his superior, so he's magically disabled from that.
But we do know who his master is, just not the superior.
I mean, obviously, it's Manchun. It's what the whole organization is devoted to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So where is your secret base?
Opens mouth, nothing comes out.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't. That's a high level one.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
ask about the wards. Let's
Is
see.
it in this ward? Is it in this ward? Is it in this ward?
Exactly. If I could
Okay.
remember what the wards are.
Let me just pull up the big old Waterdeep map for myself. So there's the Field Ward, North Ward, Sea Ward, Castle Ward, City of the Dead, Trades Ward, Dock Ward, and Southern Ward.
Squidward.
Is your safe house in the southern
that took
half
about
of the
100
city?
That took about a few milliseconds.
Let's just take the binary approach. It's in the southern half of the city.
The guard does not nod.
Northern half of the city.
A small nod.
Northeast quadrant.
Another shake of the head.
Northwest quadrant.
Another nod.
So it's in the northwest.
Sea ward then.
Yeah, what wards are in that area?
Field ward and
sea-
sea ward. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Is it in the Sea Ward?
Sea Ward. Shakes head,
So the field ward.
Field ward.
nodding.
Okay. Now, how big is the field ward?
It covers kind of
It's
the
one
northern
of the
part of the city.
Yeah, it's one of the smallest, but it's also mostly gated off. a few of you went up there to check out that one temple of Shantae.
Is it near the Temple of Shantae?
Shakes head.
Okay.
Is it?
We don't happen to have a map of the city with us, do we?
Not an exact one, but you guys have a pretty good idea of Waterdeep's layout.
No, I was thinking in terms if we did had a map, we could play hot cold.
Is it near the Troll Gate?
That would be near the Church of Shantae. So
okay, no. So
I just start listing off names of street: Burnton Street,
Coin Alley,
Nounzu Street, Salt Pork Street.
Anytime the guard tries, as you get to specific streets, the guard seems to stop moving. Seems
okay.
It literally is about that's that specific as far as whatever is enchanting him can go.
All right, so
Northern Field Ward or Southern Field Ward?
North of the Fieldway or south of the Fieldway?
Yeah, pretty much.
There's a pause, and then they say north.
All right, that narrows it down to a few blocks. Good. I think that's good.
Yeah. All right. Well, good news. We won't be handing you off to Xanathar. You did good enough for that.
Just be very cooperative with the Open Lord of Waterdeep, and you should be fine.
Your buddy, though, well...
He will not be so fortunate.
We can make good with two factions at the same time. We can take both the Paragon and the Renegade path.
Yep.
Paragade!
Paragade!
Renegon!
Or Renegon, either or.
All right. I say we've done enough here.
Yeah, I think it's time to knock these guys out, carry them out of here.
If only someone had sleep.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't think any of us do.
Paragate the alignment thirst quencher.
All right.
Okay, so is anyone going to object if Jhank just lets Crunchbite continue to carry the big stick for now?
Actually, you know what? There is one more thing.
Just
we
one
can do
more
with the
thing,
other guy.
says Columbo.
One more thing.
I can use my Fey Presence on the other guy.
What does that do?
I think Yuliy is
basically...
Yuliy is in the process of knocking him out, so I think you're out of time.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Basically what I did with tall guy who was short. I forget what his name was.
Yek.
The goblin. Yek the tall.
Yeah. Sorry, tall guy who was short kind of threw me. I was like, I don't know what that means.
Meanwhile, I was
Yek
like, yes,
tall.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Back when I charmed him way back when.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I
Could've done that.
think we are wrapping up here.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
I think you might have reached the end.
I'm not talking to him because I know he's already clammed up. I don't think I can break through him.
No, it's for another reason.
I say Infernal.
So
Doing
us
all right
also
over
knows
there?
that language?
I did learn it. I remember it rather. As my
Yeah, I'm meaning say something to the guy you're talking to and see if he understands.
Oh.
So what has Yuliy been saying to this guy?
They've been trading barbs.
Ah, okay.
He's been making me angry.
And Yuliy is losing the battle of barbs.
So will anyone object if Crunchbite is just allowed to continue using the stick for now?
For now.
Nah.
We have given the dog a Roman candle. Let's hope no one lights it.
Dogs can't
Yeah, I mean, I've
cast
got no
spells,
use
right?
for it.
So the reason why I want to know if the other guy can understand Infernal is because this one has been talking. Excuse me!
Sounds
I
like
mean-
a fun time.
He's not wrong.
Excuse all of you.
Why does it matter if they can both understand Infernal? Does our more docile guard understand Infernal?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking. Sorry, I misunderstood what was being asked here. I
So
thought.
did I. I'm only just beginning to
No,
understand.
what I was asking is I want us to talk to the guard that
Guard
they've
one?
been talking to. Yeah, guard one.
Okay.
Say something in Infernal because I know this one understands it. I'm trying to
Okay.
see if there's a connection.
No,
Yeah,
the other
'cause
one.
Yuliy
does not.
already knocked out the other one.
Okay. All right,
But we
then that
also
that last line didn't happen.
Yeah, well.
The other guy is also higher ranking than the mage.
So the other guard does not understand Infernal.
All right.
This guy might be more important to you because there's certain type of person that does Infernal naturally and then calls me a half-breed.
Demons.
So you might be more interested in this other one than anyone else, Husk.
Huh.
We're moving these guys out of here.
All right. So you're getting out of the vault.
Yeah.
Is anyone else going to volunteer to carry the second guard, or will Jhank be doing that?
I
I mean, I assume it's going to be Yuliy and Jhank. Maybe Dahlia.
Oh, I'm carrying the guy that I basically knocked the fuck out.
yeah,
Okay,
makes
so
sense.
Yeah, and in case you forgot, I'm hella weak.
Yeah.
All right, then Jhank will be escorting
I'm
The
of
se- the
average, not
first
exceptional
guard.
strength.
while Crunchbite carries the stick.
And I guess Dahlia will carry the chest.
The chest of mostly worthless treasure.
Well,
I mean, hey, there's like a few gold in there.
Chest.
now you have 200 gold.
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are we even able to fit the first 100 in it?
No.
So we're leaving it. So we're pretty much leaving
No, we're just
behind.
putting that into a bag and
Okay.
Remember, it was basically $100 worth of pennies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
big old sack, big old Santa Claus
So,
size sack.
We could potentially get it traded for a more reasonable pile then.
Correct. You're
To
gonna
the
make
pawn
someone
shops.
angry. You're gonna make someone very angry, but you could.
Mm-hmm.
Just trade it in bulk at a pawn shop and be like, how much would you give me for all this crap?
I'll
want
give you a
100.
pack of magic cards.
I mean, depending on the pack, that could be a
Red,
very
blue,
valuable
black,
pack.
or white.
Notice that green was
Fallen Empires.
nowhere near your suggested options, which tells me something.
Anyways.
I also don't play Magic, so.
No, that's fine.
I thought you left
anyways.
it off on purpose.
No, I only know the colors.
That's
Green's
no
a bunch of monsters.
Anyway,
we don't need to get into magic talk right now. I will take too long.
All right.
I just wanted to make that joke. Anyways, it is fairly easy for a lot of you to gather everything required and make it out of the vault. And back into the City of the Dead. So you're there. How exactly would you like to proceed? Because you're in a bit of an odd spot as far as like appearances, because it's middle of the night. You're carrying one unconscious person, one conscious person.
I figure I just use my Castellanter, presence and connections to get us speedily unharried out of here.
He is a bounty hunter, a
Mhm.
well-known bounty hunter.
Yeah, this is actually
Fair
kind
enough.
of my job.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
Fair enough. All right.
Does that mean we'd get rewarded for turning in these prisoners?
I'm hoping. That's why
If they have a bounty.
Well, I'm not looking to turn them in for a bounty. I'm looking to turn them in as like, hey, here's a, political conflict favor.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you're just gonna take them to Castle Waterdeep then?
Yeah, I don't see
Take the mage to Castle Waterdeep.
Yeah, we want to turn in. Yeah, well, and then we can take the other guy and turn him into
Take the other guy to Felrax.
Yeah, because he has.
Let's take the other guy
information.
to the Castellanters.
That's what you want to do?
So, are we gonna just one after the other, or are we gonna have two parties?
You
Might as
probably
well
want to
just do
split
one.
up, otherwise one
Yeah.
group is going to ask, what about the other guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jhank will go to the Castle go with as part of the Castle Water group, deep group.
Okay.
I thought you didn't. Well, I guess the tower's a bit farther off.
Yeah, the tower's not in Castle Waterdeep.
I don't like the mage of the tower.
You don't like the black staff.
Wait,
I'm
so
pretty
wait,
sure Jhank
so-
doesn't either.
Wait, is that who we take it to, or
Mm-mm.
No.
No, we'll take it
Okay.
to the open lord.
You won't even have to take it to the open lord. You could literally just drop the wizard off with the guards.
Man.
okay?
So who goes where?
I'm carrying the unconscious one.
So you don't
I'm
go to
going-
Waterdeep.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Or-
I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because,
you'd be
uh,
coming with me to the Castellanters, and maybe you shouldn't be anywhere near those premises. Or Lander.
We still have that. Do we have that crown? Because I kind of want to actually go.
You actually want to
You
go to the
do have-
Castellanters? Why?
You do have that disguise crown.
I actually. Listen, it's one place that I'm literally like I can't go to. I really want to go because the fact that I shouldn't go.
Do we want to do that this time?
I mean, I don't. Did they ever? I don't know that they ever saw us specifically.
They
They
know.
Don't know is the operative word there.
True.
I mean, is this an opportunity we want to use that on, or
My
do we
unders-
want to do it a different time?
My understanding is they know that it's a tiefling. So
Yeah,
me being a tiefling and going in, regardless of whether or not they recognize it as me, is a bad idea. But that's why I want to use the crown so I don't look like a tiefling.
Circlet of disguise or
Is
whatever
it
it
something
was.
we want to do this time, or do we want to try it in
It's
a future
just for a quick
visit?
drop off. It's
It's just the crown.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Jhank is probably the one carrying that, so yes, he can spare it for Yuliy temporarily.
All right.
So you guys just swap prisoners?
yeah.
No,
Fine.
I'm still going. I'm just wearing the circlet. Of
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
disguise.
She's
Oh, okay,
carrying
got it.
the less cooperative, unconscious one, but now she's in disguise.
Yeah, I was just misunderstanding what Jhank said.
Yuliy
I
in
guess-
disguise.
'Cause,
I guess Dahlia will, grumbling, split up from the rest of you to just start heading back down to Skullport
okay.
Bye.
We'll
With
meet you
the-
there.
with
See
the
you there.
chest of stuff.
Because I don't know if we have any other business because we kind of ran out of leads is the problem.
Hmm.
For right
I mean-
now, at least. I have to get you back in the dungeon somehow, y'all.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
dude,
guess.
But all this
mean,
intrigue
will
on the surface.
will Jhank be mostly fine taking the first guard to Waterdeep and the others go to Castle Lanterns, or? who's
Well,
gonna
I was
go-
thinking at least one of me or Victor should go with Jhank.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably don't want to just go alone.
Yeah,
but-
so
fair enough.
Jhank, Lander.
Just the two of you go with him. Me and Usk will be fine.
That's what I was thinking.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So, yes, we'll go with Victor, Lander, and Jhank. It's fairly easy for you to get to Castle Waterdeep. The guards are, at the very least, somewhat familiar with you now.
Yeah. And then I guess we'll just wait here because that's our
uh,
way down anyway.
Yeah. The when you approach with a, tied up person, they will ask for clarification on what exactly is going on.
Low
Also-
rankings enter a mage.
Yeah, and also make sure to get the other rope with the platform on our way out.
Ah, yes. Yeah. You will have your rope trick rope will have been taken care of. So, that's actually going to make carrying those guys across kind of a pain in the butt.
Oh, we
think
carry
about
him
it.
across first and then get rid of it.
No, I mean,
Unless
I
we
think
spent an hour there.
We still have to hop over with them in tow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that
Well,
was
we
the
can
thing
just
that
toss the
Fine.
unconscious
I-
guy. We can just toss him across.
I think I'm not gonna have you guys roll to make it or whatever. I just
Mhm.
I'm just imagining the struggle, and it's entertaining enough by itself.
Yeah.
It is very entertaining, which is
Um,
why I'm glad that you're not making us do it.
But at the words low-ranking Zentarim agent, one of the guards will point the spear at him, and the other will quickly run off to go get the open lord, or someone of a higher rank at the very least.
Yeah.
At midnight.
Yeah.
At
A wise
yeah,
decision.
in the middle of the night,
I
and
love this.
the person that comes back is surprisingly enough the Blackstaff.
Yay.
So glad I didn't go.
Yeah.
She looks to be in her she looks to be in a nightgown and having just like quickly put on some pants underneath.
Mood.
And she looks relatively annoyed. You hear her the three of you can hear her mumbling something about like, I had just gotten to sleep. Before she approaches, sees it's the three of you, sees the Zentarim agent, and you actually see her smile a little bit, which is, she looks like she needs practice with it. And she says, not bad for a couple of golems. All right,
Yeah.
let me, I will be
Yep.
taking care of this then.
All right. Let's hand over the information we have as well, because that's stuff that they were curious about.
Jhank has a bit of a confused look on his face as in response to that comment.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Jhank.
You're still a fun guy.
She accepts the information. You can see her pulling out what might be her spell book, and also just writing the information down in the margins.
Yeah.
Before closing it back up and having the guards pick up this Zentarim agent by the arms to take him off to a prison cell.
Which, once again, just for reference, the information we had was that Manchun was going to be coming to town on the 16th,
15th.
or was it the 15th?
15th.
15th or
sooner.
before. And there is a safe house in the northern half of the field ward.
And that the southern gate has been compromised.
Southern gate has been compromised. They're doing drop-offs, and don't ask us how we know, but they've been using the Lord of the Neverember's Hoard's vault to store Manchun's wealth in preparation for him coming to town, I assume.
She sort of looks at you dumbfounded with that and says, "You found Lord Neverember's vault?"
Twice.
Don't worry about it.
She points the staff at you and says, "Don't tell me what the fuck to worry about."
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's over in the
I'm not there. I can't. I can't.
I don't remember what it's called. Sorry.
City of the Dead.
No, I'm saying that in character.
Oh, you're trying to pass off that you don't know where it is.
Or like, I can't remember. You know, memory issues, all that.
Completely
Golems
unconvincing.
Can't remember anything important.
I mean, I can roll for it if you want me to.
I think you need to roll deception here.
Not great.
Oh boy. Okay, give me a second. I need to pull up her chart.
I mean,
chart
hey,
for the Blackstaff of
you ask me
Waterdeep.
to jog my memory, then
Yep.
I mean, at least it's empty and we've scattered its contents to the four winds, but you know.
Oh goodness.
But yeah, we didn't tell anybody officially in Waterdeep that, hey, we found the hoard of your former
one
lord.
of your previous open lords.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
You told him that it was empty. It probably would have gone over a little bit easier than it's going right now.
I mean, I
Yeah.
did. Kind of. I think I implied it.
No, you implied that you didn't remember where it was.
But before that, I implied that it was empty.
Goodness me. I'm having a little difficulty
Well,
finding your
maybe
sheet.
we can blame it on the Zentarim. To be like, yeah,
Actually,
they found
yeah,
it. We
we can
followed them
just-
there.
Yeah, I don't remember. Ask the Zentarim guy. He was there.
All right, I'll let that pass. She's looking at you extremely suspiciously, like you just said you were there. How could you have forgotten?
Listen, I don't pay attention to everything.
This guard has been
Surprising, I
very
know, but
this guard has been very cooperative with answering questions so far as he is able.
But he has been enchanted. I'm still not there.
You're still not
Yeah.
there.
there are certain things he can't
So
talk
great, right, Spud?
But I mean, if anyone can break that curse or whatever, it'd probably be you.
You did just appeal to her ego in a way that works. So, congrats. She's focusing on that now. It's another problem to be solved. She takes a moment and says, "Fine, just I'll take care of this." And she points at you, Lander, and says, "And you might be interested to know that there are some theories that I've stumbled across that might be able to help with your little situation.
Well,
I'll let you
I do
know
love
if
me some
my
theories.
I'll let you know if my research bears any fruit."
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And she sort of points to the guards like, "Why haven't you taken this prisoner away yet?" And starts like pushing everybody out.
Out.
All right. So yes, and the lot of you can wait there while meanwhile.
Well, so
Dun, dun, dun.
Go ahead.
well,
If you
yeah.
had some-
Once, well, yeah. John's just going to be looking at the other two, and so what was that about golems?
Us.
Cut
All of us.
away.
Don't worry about it.
It all started. Cut away.
What was the problem she is helping us with?
How to stop being golems.
Why would she say was? What are you talking
Okay,
about?
we're not exactly alive.
Yeah,
so-
don't worry about it. You don't need to worry about it. Nothing you need to care about. All right? It doesn't have any effect on you whatsoever.
So yeah, John's face starts to go blank, and like he's like there's stuff happening in his head.
I can't believe I gave a lizard man post-traumatic stress disorder. A lizard man who hunts mind-eating aberrations.
Yes, there's-
PTSD. I don't know how to feel about that. Anyway,
yes, Jhank is having reactions as in response to seemingly innocuous stuff.
Anyways, back at the Castle Lantern Manor, Usk and a perfectly normal human woman are
So nondescript.
Wearing a crown for some reason, but we'll just let that slide.
a nice piece of headgear, are taking this Zentarim agent to the gates. And Usk, you can see that there are not many lights on in the manor currently. It seems that most of the staff has gone to bed, and so have the heads of household. But you do see one familiar room that is lit up, and you know exactly whose it is. It's your boss.
Yep.
So
That's gonna be fun.
it's fairly easy for you to get into the manor, obviously, at this point.
Yep.
And Pocket's room is as you remember it from a few nights ago, full of paperwork and very cozy.
I just find it funny that his name is Pocket.
Her.
Her name, but yeah.
Her name is Pocket.
Okay.
And Yuliy, you immediately start getting super weird vibes because on the other side, like as you're approaching the room, because on the other side of the door, once it's open, you can see it is a oh shoot, Pocket is not a character you've met before, and she is a why can't I remember the name? I'm remembering Celestial, but that's not right.
Asimir?
Asimir.
Aasimar?
Yeah, Aasimar. Yeah. She is an Aasimar. And you're getting super weird vibes from her for similar reasons, and Pocket similarly looks a little like confused by the approach, but is more focused on Usk and the Zhentarim agent that you're carrying.
Sorry to add to your pile, Pocket, but stumbled across an opportunity that I think the Castellanters might be able to make use of.
And what would that be?
Well, captured a rather cantankerous agent of the Zhentarim who are trying to regain a foothold here in Waterdeep. And he seems to have a rather infernal affinity.
You don't say.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
The Aasimar woman stands to her full height, and Yuliy, you're now able to get a good look at the enormous scars across her throat. And she approaches, and Usk, even though you have known this woman for a very long time and have met her recently, and you re-met her recently, and she has been fairly cordial to you, her approach still causes both of your arms to throb.
Yeah. Just like,
and she takes the Zhentarim agent from you, Yuliy, and says, "Well, I think I can make an opening in my schedule for this. Thank you, Usk.
You're very welcome.
I will see to it that you're rewarded for this. Is there anything you're looking for in particular?"
As a matter of fact, I pull out the scroll I just got.
Mm-hmm.
I say, I got this scroll of Simulacrum, and it's a bit beyond my abilities, but I would love to make use of it. If some point in the near future you could arrange for a wizard to help me cast it accurately, because I get one shot at this.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of on the down low. Or someone to help me to mentor me in casting it, perhaps.
I'll see what I can do, Usk.
All right. I think that would make us more than that would be a sufficient reward for this, I think.
She nods and says, "Your diligence is most appreciated, Usk."
Doing my best.
She takes a moment and looks to Yuliy and says, "By the by, Usk, I don't recognize your friend. Who is she?"
Adventurer I met along this mission, trying to stay on the down low for personal reasons.
And yet you brought them into the manor.
I don't think Pocket is especially worried about that.
Okay.
For two different reasons. One, she knows she can handle Usk.
Yeah.
And two, she knows that Usk probably wouldn't travel with someone he couldn't handle.
Yeah.
If it turned out to be.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
That's fair. That's fair.
This is a temporary arrangement.
I see. All right. Did you have any luck with the mission I sent you on a few days ago?
Unfortunately, not a lot of strong leads there at the moment. A few threads to tug on, but there has been a lot of mitigating factors with my situation in the Undermountain and whatnot.
Understandable. Well, that's unfortunate.
And, apparently my relationship with that group has gone through quite an adventure that I can't quite remember just yet. So that has been... that is some things I've discovered as I've been tugging on those threads.
Was that a thing that the rest of us were aware of, or was that a private thing?
I've told you that I'm investigating... Out of character, I've told you that I'm investigating Xanathar's guild for the murder of their... the heir of the household.
So that's what it was.
Yeah.
Right. I forgot about that.
When I already know the culprits.
You sure do.
Yeah.
I like to live dangerously.
You sure do. She takes a moment, pauses, and says, well, I do have some good news that might help you on that front.
Oh?
Yes. We managed to work through the guards that were dealing with the protection that night, and...
Good. What did they have to say?
One of them just barely managed to see through a glamour that was cast on him.
Oh.
And he believes he saw a drow. And specifically, through my network, I believe I have tracked that particular drow down to Skullport.
Oh.
She's living on the docks somewhere.
Got it.
While you're in town, if you could swing by and find a way to bring her up topside.
Usk smiles and says, thank you very much. Finally a solid lead.
She nods and says, anything else, or can I get back to my paperwork?
I won't take up any more of your time.
Maybe
Alright.
tell her the information that we got from the other guy.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe not, actually. Because we didn't get it from this guy, so she might be wondering where we got that information.
I don't know if she'd mind if I said we dropped off a prisoner with an open lord of Waterdeep to curry some favor there.
You could just say it was this one before we knocked him out.
Oh, no. I feel like once the guy woke up, they'd realize it wasn't.
I just say, like, it seems like the Xantarim have compromised the southern gate and have safe houses all around, but they seem to be working in separate cells. And it seems like they believe that Manchun himself will be arriving in Waterdeep by the 15th or even earlier. That's what they seem to believe.
Well, I will keep that in mind then. Hopefully he won't try to start anything openly.
All we can hope at this point. But I figured that with the Castellander's connections to the less open sides of Waterdeep, might have the resources to help in ways that the Open Lords might not.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least take good advantage of it and undermine them.
She nods and agrees with your assessment of the situation. And with that, I suppose she will wave you off.
All right.
Though not before briefly stopping Yuliy and saying, by the way, you might want to stop at an inn and take a bath. You smell like demon.
I mean, she was carrying this guy who has clearly got demon stuff with him or about him.
I think that's just a veiled, like, I know what you are.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I don't even need to roll insight for that.
She just does a non-committal shrug and then, you're not there.
I was expecting a bigger reaction from
Let's put it this way: smelling like demon is not necessarily a bad thing in the Castellanter household, but if you don't smell like a particular demon, someone might notice.
I know
Yeah.
exactly what I smell like. It's probably not something they like.
So, all right. With that, you have dropped off. You have managed to drop off both Zentarim agents and can meet back up to head back down to Skullport and
All
continue
right.
your adventure.
And figure out what to do about Dahlia.
Also, what to do about Yuliy's friend.
Oh no, we're going to Skullport. I'm going straight to her and saying, "You get out now. Out. Go down further. Go down. Do not go up. Do not pass go. Get out."
Yeah.
So what
Isn't
you're saying
that a
is
death sentence?
she needs to move it more into the danger zone.
That
Well, otherwise she's gonna die.
Or at
I
the
mean-
very least, move into a much more crowded area of Skullport.
There's a reason she's not in a crowded area of Skullport.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Find a livable space in the dungeon.
So, but
easier said than done.
Right?
But that's all stuff we're gonna be doing next week, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
next time.
Okay.
It's 7:20. We went about 20 minutes longer than usual, but hey, it's been a while, so
yeah.
We almost finished a few minutes earlier.
yeah, we almost.
And then we went and dropped the prisoners off.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
No regrets.
No,
Yeah.
I'm happy with ending on that. So
Yeah.
Yep.
good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, time for my closing spiel. Thank you for listening to our Spudventures. If you like what you heard, you can find more at youtube.com/Newbiespud or wherever you get your fine podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, etc. We aim to live stream these games every Sunday around 2 p.m. Pacific time at twitch.tv/Newbiespud. If you want to keep up with this and other projects I'm doing, you can follow me on Twitter at Newbiespud. And if you want to support my ability to produce more content like this, please consider supporting me at patreon.com/Newbiespud. See you next time with probably another session of Forgotten Ones, because we're kind of taking it easy for the rest of the summer because it's hot and everyone's working. So
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see you in a couple weeks for another Forgotten Ones. See you then.
Bye-bye.